Yo, what's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Joe Cornell. How you doing, Joe?
Oh, I'm doing great, Andrew. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here. Now, we are going to be playing some standard format today, new Shrouded
Mhm.
Fabled cards. Joe, you have been playing standard lately. You said you went to a league challenge. You've
I
been
did. I
also
did.
streaming.
I've been streaming a lot. Yeah, I have decided to, pick up streaming as kind of my own thing as well a little bit. So I've been live on Twitch, maybe 3, 4 days a week, past week or two. Twitch TV/ Joe Society. Check me out. Check me out on Twitter. I'm gonna be going live tonight actually around like 6:45. I'm going live for a big live tournament, big limitless tournament. Probably playing some Chen Pao, so check me out if that's something that you're interested in. But it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see you getting in the streaming game. Joe really likes playing in the online tournaments, so he's been on that grind and has been working at improving. And over the year and a half, 2 years that I've seen you play, you've been just step by step getting better and better and better. It's been really exciting to watch.
I
So
appreciate that.
definitely make sure to check out Joe Society on Twitch. That's Joe Society, exactly how it sounds. And Joe is trying to get to affiliate by the end of the month, and is at like 30 something followers now.
Hmm.
And you need to get to 50. That's like the
Yeah,
last
that's
metric you got
that's
to
the
hit.
limit. That's the line.
Yes. So let's all help Joe get to those 50 followers here on Twitch, so that he can hit the affiliate mark by the end of the month. Definitely pulling for you there.
Appreciate it.
And also, make sure to check out the stream sponsors, fullgripgames.com and dragonshield.com. Fullgripgames.com, best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product.
Hmm.
Shopping at Full Grip directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Jim. And dragonshield.com, best place for your trading card game sleeves and accessories. Now, we've got some exciting decks on the table today. I've been getting a lot of requests for the Turbo Lost Box deck, and this is kind of a spicy brew here. It's a Lost Box deck, but it doesn't play any Colress's experiments. It just plays Research and Carmine. So I need Carmines. Where are my Carmines at? Oh, my Carmines are all in here. I can swap them over to here. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, this deck plays like four Carmines. I've still got Carmine proxies in here. It plays like four Carmines, and it plays like four Lost City, and you just jam through the deck as quickly as you can, and you send your Dusclops to the to the discard. When you use its ability, you proc its ability, and then you place 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, give your opponent a prize. But when you knock it out, it goes to the Lost Zone. So you want to knock out a bunch of Dusclops all in the first couple turns, and send them all to the Lost Zone. We've got a few Comfy in here to Flower Select in to help you get to 10. And then once you get to 10, you start using Sableye Lost Mine attack to place 12 damage counters on your opponent's board. And you just want to do that as quickly as possible, and hopefully just run your opponent off the board before they get to set up. Now, in the last few weeks, people have been asking, is this like the spicy secret deck for Worlds? I don't know. I have no idea how it plays. There's a list I saw from Japan, so we're going to at least give that a try and show that off.
We're
Other
gonna
than
find
that,
out.
Joe, you said you've really been liking Chen Pao EX lately.
I've been playing so much Chen Pao EX lately on my stream, on my channel. We've been playing it pretty much every week, every couple days for big online tournaments. With the new set with Shrouded Fable, it doesn't really get anything new. We actually only added in one card here, the Pheasantipity EX. It's like Oricorio GX, from back in Sun and Moon. If one of your Pokemon was knocked out last turn, you can proc the ability and draw 3 cards. So it's just a nice little tool in there to be able to draw some extra stuff, get a bigger hand, get discard cards for your superiors, your ultra balls, all that kind of stuff that you need to like play Chen Pao effectively. So I think it should be a really strong addition, but I guess we're going to find out for sure in just a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely. I am excited about Pheasantipity and Chen Pao. Chen Pao is one of my favorite decks to play, and I think the Pheasantipity solves a lot of issues. One of the most problematic things that can happen as a Chen Pao player is that your Bibarel gets knocked out, right? It gets chased down and knocked out, and then you're unable to draw, and
In there.
yeah, and then it's a mess. But with Pheasantipity, you're always just a nest ball away from getting a +3 to your hand, which I think is a huge boost. Yeah, that's huge, right? Because +3 can turn into 5 with a Radiant Greninja, and then all of a sudden you've got a hand that you can work with. And that's with no Bibarel in play. So I really like that. You can even use Pheasantipity to help you draw into a Bibarel and then draw more cards. It's just like there's so much more flexibility you have in your draw engine with that nest ball searchable draw card Pheasantipity. And you've already got Chen Pals on board, which have 220 hit points. So it's like, it's not even like you have like this huge liability either.
Not at all, yeah.
I think it's totally fine. We've also got the Charizard Dusknoir deck, and we're going to be getting some reps in with this, as I think that this is probably going to be like, and I got my nice Secret Art rare Pheasantipity EX in there. I think that looks so sick.
That's gorgeous.
Yep. We got the, I'm going the double Rotom this time. I don't know. Pretty much if you look around at lists, it's either 2 Rotom or a Rotom and a Luminian. That's it, right? I like the 2 Rotom. I feel like using Instant Charge is just such a key part of getting the Charizard deck going. So we're trying the 2 Rotom here and just see how that feels. And then, of course, the Dusknoir, Charizard, Pidgeot, Dusknoir, Pheasantipity. Yeah, that's the name of the game. It should be just broken. I mean, this is like my front runner for what I suspect to be the best deck in format at the World Championships. So we're gonna kind of run it through the gauntlet and see how it holds up. We've also got Gardy. There's not too much updated to Gardy. We've got like a nighttime stretcher in there or something like that, right? Like,
yeah,
that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'm just amped, honestly, to kind of get in with these new decks. I want to start off with my United Wings deck, and I think I finally solved it.
And I'm cracked it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Joe play Charizard. This is a matchup that has felt close as Jesse and I have been playing it the last couple weeks, but I never quite felt like my United Wings list was like right where it needed to be. So we're gonna give this another shot and see how it goes. And then after this, we'll try the new Turbo Lost Box, and Joe can run whatever deck he wants.
Anything.
Yes, you get your choice. Yes, so I'll do dealer's choice first, and then you can choose.
Sounds good.
Next.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yes, for sure. What about Zard with Pecharunt and Binding Mochi? That's fine, but I think the Dusknoir just seems better, in my opinion. I mean, switching is nice if you're more worried about control, I guess, right? Or I guess you get the +40 buff from your attack, but you poison your Charizard in the process. That's like certainly a fine option, right? But I like the flexibility of Dusknoir being able to like spread the damage and like being able to knock out 2 things at once. I think is far superior than just dealing more damage.
I thought Dusknoir was all just onto one Pokemon.
It is, but if you're swinging with the active.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah. So Dusknoir gives your deck the flexibility to knock out 2 targets at the same time, which I think is just better than dealing 40 more damage to the active. Because there's already Defiance Span, so like you can. So, like, if the Pecharunt and the Binding Mochi gives you +4 to the active, right? That's neat. But, like, in the Dusknoir deck, you already played Defiance Band. So you could sack the Dusknoir and then activate Defiance Band, which gives you +30. So you're, like, almost there anyways. So
with the additional, how many damage counters.
Exactly. So I am more so a fan of the Dusknoir. I feel like it gives you gives you more power over what your opponent is doing. Yeah, but the donk. Come on, we're not playing for the donk out here. Is that really what? That's really what you want to do?
Not with a chart. Turn 2 donk after you find rare candy.
No, I think they're talking about playing the poison, the baby Pecharunt.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Well, then that's like a
So
whole
like
different thing.
well, I think maybe they want to play a baby Pecharunt, and they want to play a big Pecharunt, and they want to play the Binding Mochi or whatever. But what's the Binding Mochi have to do with that? I don't know. But I guess like you could use Pecharunt EX to put the baby Pecharunt into the active spot, poison, and then donk. But then you're playing a worse deck to have the option to do that.
No.
It just seems purely greedy to me. You're just playing like but the donk is funny.
That's fair. That's a really good point. That's actually I think I'm on their side now. I think the poison deck's definitely better.
Joe's been converted. He's like, I did not take into consideration the fact that it was funny.
Yeah, that's really important. Actually, that's very important to consider when choosing your deck.
No, that was fully sorted. So definitely make sure to get that nice and shuffled up. You riffle yet, Joe? You a riffler?
Yeah, I'm a riffler.
Yeah, riffler. Good. Excellent. I see you are a man of taste. Fantastic.
Yeah, let me just hit a quick pile shuffle.
Yo. Gotta whip out the piles first. Yes. Wait, but first let me sort them into Trainer's Energy Pokemon. Yeah, and then we'll whip out the mean pile and present.
That way I'll achieve true randomness. I won't have any cards bunched up.
That's right, yes. That is us being facetious, chat. Do not replicate. All right. So we've got predictions going. Wow, this is pretty 50-50 between United Wings and Joe. Joe with a slight edge in predictions.
What can I say? I'm a fan favorite, man. I don't know.
100%. We've got some haters on the United Wings front. I've got Thornton in here now. So I think I finally solved it. I've got Thornton, dude. Yes, and we're going to pull off the spicy Thornton play so that we can, if you chase down my Rowlet, my Rowdy Rowlet, I can Thornton something else into Rowlet and then attack with
well, that's rough.
Away. Well,
it's rude.
It's going to be a little rude. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And thank you guys all so much for tuning in. It's been a week jam-packed with tabletop content. This is our 3rd tabletop stream in a row, and then I've got a 4th tabletop stream in a row tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
With Weeder from Cardboard Warriors. We're going to be doing some Gym Leader Challenge. So excited. This is the only standard stream we've got planned for this week. So very excited to get into some standard. And then I'm going on vacation next week, so I'm going to be gone. But that's okay because Joe Saidi will be streaming.
I will be on.
And you should check him out.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have a job, so I won't be on, like 10 in the morning usually. But I had the day off, so I thought I'd come on over. Usually there'll be like an evening stream, though.
Yeah. Yeah, streaming at 10 a.m., that's total jobless behavior.
No, well, this is your job. I don't stream enough where I can call it a job yet, but you can definitely call it a job. You're super employed. Self-employed.
For sure. All right, I think we're shuffled up. Get some dice out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to need V-star markers, too. Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads. Tails.
Tails. I will choose to go first.
That seems good.
Good luck.
Right, good luck.
Draw for turn. I've got a real nice opening hand here with a Carmine, and this is why I choose to go first with the United Wings deck. I'm playing 4 copies of Carmine, and you can play the supporter turn 1 going first. You get to discard your hand and draw 5 cards. I've got an energy that I can put down, Iron Bundle, and a rescue board, so I'm going to send this hand and see what the next 5 cards have in store. But first, we Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of my deck, and I can put a Pokemon I find there into my hand. I will take the Murkrow gladly because I've got 2 Darkness Energy in my hand, so I can slap one of those Darkness Energy onto the Murkrow before using Carmine. And we'll bench Murkrow. Darkness Energy there. Rescue board to Wattrel. Iron Bundle down. And Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 cards. Okay. Trekking Shoes. Discard the Dartrix. Take the next card. And retreat into Murkrow.
Mm-hmm.
Past you.
Draw. All right. So looking at this hand, I've seen better. I've seen worse. Looks like I've got a the ability to get a nice board set up. I've got Charmander plus Buddy Poffin in hand, and then that Rotom. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bench Rotom V, bench Charmander, and then play Buddy Poffin. Search my deck for 2 Pokemon with 70 HP or less. Put them on my bench. I think we're going to want to grab Pidgey here out of the deck. Set up that Pidgeot. That's like the whole idea. Thinking about probably second Charmander is going to be my other grab. I'm just looking. I'm not 100% sure what kind of Dusknoir line we're looking at.
It's looks a 2/1/1.
Okay, so I do have that second Duskull available. But I think instead I'm going to value the Charmander and the Pidgey here to get those down. We can attach to the Charmander and then Iono with the hand. So I'll shuffle my deck first after that deck search and then use my Iono.
I'm pretty thankful for that. This hand was a little bit of a stinker. I was going to be able to boss up your Duskull and knock it out, as I'm doing 40 damage with weakness. Would have been 80. But I will definitely gladly take 6 new cards.
I don't know.
6 each?
Yep. All right, so 6 new cards here. I did get another Buddy Poffin. I'm going to play that down to finish filling up my bench here. I think I want to grab... Because this Duskull in the active is in trouble. I think I want to grab a second one here so that I'm able to use Dusknoir like later on down the line. Yeah, we'll grab another Duskull. We'll show off the new cards from the deck. I will then shuffle and then instant charge to end my turn.
That's a solid turn 1. I love the double Rotom in there. Just having the consistency of opening it, having those explosive turn 1s, getting those big hands to play out of for turn 2. Feels really good.
1, 2, 3.
I'll draw. Nice top deck there. We found Carmine. And this hand is just loaded with United Wingers and Ultra Balls. This feels really good.
Oh, wow.
I'll start with Nest Ball, and I want to see if that Rowlet is in the deck. That would be great. And it appears as if Rowlet is there, which is wonderful. I can put Rowlet out. Rowlet evolves into Dartrix, and Dartrix will be able to hit Charizard for weakness, which I know seems counterintuitive because it's a grass Pokemon, and Charizard's usually fire type. But the Darkness type Terra Charizard is weak to grass. Then I'll Ultra Ball away Wattrel and Murkrow for a Flamigo.
Okay.
And then I'll bench Flamigo and use its Instant Flock. Use its Instaflock ability. And Instaflock allows me to search my deck for up to 3 Flamigo and put them into my hand. It appears as if I've prized 1 Flamigo. So I'll get 2. And those go to my hand. And then I'll Ultra Ball to discard away those 2 Flamigo. And with the Ultra Ball, I'll grab a Murkrow. And at this point, I am feeling pretty good about the amount of United Wing Pokemon I have in the discard pile.
Oh, yeah. You should.
Yeah, this is sick. So Murkrow comes to hand, and I'll get a little counter going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm about to be 8. Play Carmine to discard my hand, draw 5 cards, putting me to 8 wingers down. And then I have to decide if I would like to use Hyper Blower. There's no point. You could just send up the other Duskull if you wanted to. So I might as well save that. Attach Double Turbo Energy to Wattrel. And I'll use United Wings for 160 damage times 2 with weakness. 320. You're out of here.
Rude. That's overkill. We will promote the Charmander with the energy and draw for turn. Looking at my hand here, it seems pretty solid. I've got Charizard to play. I've got Pidgeot down in hand. So first step's going to be to play Arven so that I am able to grab a rare candy for my Pidgeot. And a tool card as well. Let's see what kind of tools we have available in the deck here. Defiance Band isn't going to be super relevant because I could thin that out of the deck. Oh, Forest Sealstone. Yeah, Forest Sealstone's definitely the one we're going to want. So we'll grab those 2 with the Arven. Attach Forest Sealstone to Rotom. Rare Candy Pidgeot, and then use Pidgeot's Quick Search ability to take any card out of my deck and put it into my hand. With that, I think we'll probably just grab a second Rare Candy to get Charizard up and swinging this turn, would be my guess. So I'll do just that. Rare Candy off of my Quick Search, play Rare Candy, Charizard, use Infernal Rain. And grab, we'll just grab 2 Fire Energies. One onto the active, one onto my bench Charizard, or Charmander. Am I going back into the deck? Let me double check that really quick here.
Do you want a Forest Seal Stone for Counter Catcher to knock out my Rowlet?
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about how many cards in hand?
I've got 5.
5 cards in hand. I'm also thinking just Forest Seal Stone for Unfair Stamp would be really good. Put you down to 2 cards with no draw on board.
Yeah.
That seems really strong to me. And then that gives me some more options here. So I think that is what I'm going to do. But first, before I do that, I'm going to Ultra Ball, ditch an Iono, because I've got plenty of those, and a Lost Vacuum. I don't think that'll be super relevant in this matchup. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to grab out of the deck. Oh, I've got a couple options. I was thinking about a Dusknoir to evolve onto the Duskull to open up the Dusknoir for a later turn. I'm also thinking about this Pheasantipede because you did take a knockout last turn, so that means the ability is active. So I would be able to Force Seal Stone for the reset stamp, play it, and then use Pheasantipede to draw a lot more. I think that's the idea. I think I'm going to grab the Pheasantipede EX, bench it, proc Force Seal Stone, go back into the deck, grab the Unfair Stamp. Have I been saying reset stamp? I feel like I say that a lot. Use the Unfair Stamp. So we'll both shuffle. I'll get my 5 cards, and you'll get 2.
This is so unfair, Joe.
That's what they say. Many people are saying this. Well, and then between the 5, so I'm going to be seeing 8 new cards between the Unfair Stamp and then the Pheasantipede on top of that. So I just need to hit the Counter Catcher off of drawing 8, which I think is a relatively reasonable ask.
There's 2 in there.
There is 2 in here, but
yeah,
as much as I've thinned, I've still got a pretty thick deck.
That would be devastating. And this is crazy. I mean, I took 1 knockout. In this, I'm getting set to 2. Man.
Doing all kinds of... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Proc Pheasantipede, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I got it. Counter Catcher up that Rowlet. And then I will Burning Darkness for KO.
Ouch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's super dead. That's 210 damage to my little Rowlet. And the Rowlet doesn't even have the United Wings attack, so that's not +1 there. I'll send up Wattrel, and I am preying on a top deck. Draw. Play Hisuian Heavy Ball. And the only target that I have in there is a Flamigo, which I will take. Okay. This is not exceptional. I'm doing 160 damage. That's fine. I'll retreat into Murkrow. And use United Wings for 160 damage.
There's 120, 160. Draw. So this turn, we're looking for... Well, I have the Dusknoir in hand already. So if I just Arven for Rare Candy Dusknoir, Dusknoir for a prize card, and then Burning Darkness for another prize card, that seems pretty good. Getting a Charmeleon down right now seems pretty good. Let's Arven. Let's see what I've got to work with in the deck. I also still have my Quick Search as well, so I probably actually can do all of the above now that I'm really thinking about it. I know the only other tool card in my deck off of my last Arven search is going to be that Defiance Band. So there's Defiance Band and Rare Candy are likely going to be my grabs. I'm just doing a once over one more time to make sure. Yeah, Counter Catcher's not active. There's not really anything else for me to grab. So it is going to be Rare Candy, Defiance Band. Then we'll be going back into the deck here. First, I'm going to Rare Candy, Dusknoir, and then Quick Search. And I want this Charmeleon, I think, is what I'm going to be grabbing. Because that'll just give me much easier time getting to Charizard the next turn. Let's double check my hand. Let me make sure I'm not going back in. I do have like Rod in hand. But yeah, I have like no resources to recover, so I think we're gonna hold all that. I'm going to use Dusknoir's ability. I'm gonna proc that and then use it to knock out your Iron Bundle, actually. I want you to have to swing into the damaged Charizard, and I don't want you to be able to, like, Thornton and then get, like, a fresh knockout on something else, or, I don't know, shenanigans. There's always some kind of shenanigans with that. Yeah, so, boom, so KO, and then we both take a prize card. Well, and now that that's happened, I can bench another Charmander out of my hand. So, building up my board state a little bit more. And then, yeah, it'll just be a Burning Darkness for the KO.
Yeah, this is really getting out of hand quickly. That Cursed Bomb was gnarly, taking out my Iron Bundler. That's okay. The top deck will provide promote, watch, roll, and draw. Okay. I have an S-Ball. And Nest Ball means that I can go get Pheasantipity EX, which does give me some life here. My watch roll is doing 180 damage right now, minus 20 because of the double turbo energy, so 160, which means that I am 10 damage shy of taking the knockout on this Charizard EX. And then I just have to take another two-prizer. And I win. So let's hope that this Pheasantipity EX provides. Please. I kind of have to take two prizes, or else you'll just be able to gust the Pheasantipity and then win. So I have to take two prizes each of the next 2 turns. Use Pheasantipity EX's Take Advantage ability to draw 3.
Oh, so that's what it's called?
I think so. That's what we've been calling it.
That is not what I've been calling it. But
What have you been calling it?
Nothing. Pheasantipity EX's ability is what I've been calling it.
Yes, that's what it's been called on. That's what it's been called on the PokemonProxies.com website I've been using. But yeah, honestly, that's probably not what it's going to be. So. Thankfully, the last card off of Pheasantipity was a research, which is huge. That's everything. Big. I'll play Super Rod to shuffle back in my Rowlet and a Dartrix.
Mm-hmm.
And a Darkness Energy. Sure. I'll put all those back in. And that puts me to 8 Pokemon down with the United Wings, but I'm about to discard 2 more, so that'll put me back up to 10. I'll be doing 180. 180 plus 160 is enough.
That is.
Okay. I'll put Rescue Board on Pheasantipity EX, Double Turbo Energy to Flamigo, and then Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7. Then I go up to 10. Ay. All right. We'll bench Rowdy Rowlet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, I have to discard 3 other cards from my hand in order to play the secret box. That's crazy. Can I get rid of the Pheasantipity EX? That would be nuts if I could do that. If I could go search out my collapsed, that would be so crazy to use the Pheasantipity, then get rid of it. Is that worth it? You will be able to counter catch your next turn, so you could, but you have Roxanne. You could Roxanne me.
That is a card that is in this deck.
Oh yes,
Something to look out for.
it is. Yes. So you're gonna force me to find boss's orders for game, and that's just the way it is, isn't it? So, because I imagine you could come up with Radzard and knock out. That would be your play. You'd have to come up with Radiant Charizard to knock out. But Charmeleon's... Oh, but you got Pidgeot. Yeah, you could easily do that. Okay. The secret box is like not playable off of a Roxanne, because I'll only have 3 cards, and you have to discard 3 other cards. So I think I want to play the secret box now. So let's take a look at it. I'll play secret box and discard Research, Dartrix, and Ultra Ball. And secret box allows me to search my deck for one of each trainer card and put them into my hand. It's pretty cool. So,
yeah, I've been really liking that in not Lost Box, Ancient Box.
Yeah, it's pretty sick for sure.
Yeah, it seems really cool in there.
So, I guess, do I have a boss's orders in my discard pile? Nope. So I will get, I think I just want to thin my deck as much as possible. Trekking Shoes. Keep a boss in the deck. Collapse Stadium. Can't get Great Ball. Yeah, we're pretty much out of stuff to get, actually. We can get a support or 2. I'll get.
What about no tools?
Thornton. I'm out of tools.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get those. That seems fine. The Thornton could be situationally useful. Actually, no to Trekking Shoes. We're getting Ultra Ball. All right. The Thornton could be situationally useful, I guess. You know, that's fine. But also, now that I'm here, I'm like, do I just want to keep thinning as much as possible? Kind of. So, I'll Ultra Ball and discard Thornton and Collapsed. And I'll get Ditto.
Ooh.
And I just have to find that boss's orders for game. And we'll see if we can do it. I have got 11 United Wingers in the discard pile. So I'll use United Wings for 220 damage, minus 20 because of double turbo, so 200. And the knockouts. I'll take my 2 prizes.
Promote Pidgeot, draw for turn. So we got all kinds of options here. We are going to open them with Ultra Ball, Buddy Poffin, and also Buddy Poffin. We're getting like right down to the end of the game. I'm not really gonna have like a reason or an opportunity to bench more little guys. I think we got to go straight for the big guys, such as Radiant Charizard, like you were talking about. I think that is really good here. I think stopping you from taking 2 prize cards is very important. So my game plan from here is I am going to Roxanne you, I am going to counter catcher your Pheasantipity and knock it out with Radiant Charizard. And if I do that, in theory, that should win me the game. I'm hoping, assuming that you don't get to Dartrix plus boss, or I guess you already have Flamigo set up. If you just get boss, you can get my Rotom. But I can try. I can dream a little dream. So Defiance Band, just to thin a little bit. That's not really relevant right now. Checking the discard pile, I do have like Rod in hand, so I think I am going to use that to get some resources back into the deck. Super Rod. I also have Boss available, but if I do that without disrupting you, I think the odds of you just like having your own Gust to knock out is like too good. Oh, dropping cards there. And I still have Pheasantipity's ability too. Yeah, I shouldn't have shuffled because we're just gonna Roxanne. I was thinking like Iono. I was thinking I had to shuffle and then play it and then put it at the bottom. But so that'll give me 6 and Andrew 2. But really, I'm gonna have 9 because I still haven't used Take Advantage on my Pheasantipity EX. Which is active. It wasn't active the turn before because you just hit for 160, but now that you knocked out my Charizard, I can do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new cards. And then I will play down Charizard and use Infernal Rain, just to thin 1 or 2 energies out of the deck. There's 2. Let's grab 3, because we're getting down to the end of it here. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up my whole board. So 1 onto EX, 1 onto Radzard. Yeah, that's enough with the ability. 1 onto this other Charmander that I put into play earlier. And so off this draw to 3, I want to hit my last counter catcher for Pheasantipity.
Did you already use Quick Search?
Oh, I did not use Quick Search. Well, I still wanna hit it off the Pheasantipity. I want to save the Quick Search. That's so true. So use it. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3, and then Ultra Ball away Charmander and Pidgeot EX. And we'll get another Charmeleon into play. I don't have another Charmeleon. Never mind, I lied. Just going to grab Charizard EX, put it into hand, activate Quick Search while I'm here in the deck for Counter Catcher. But just thinning down as much as I can, so I'm going to be in a good spot against any disruption into my own deck. Counter Catcher Pheasantipity, and then free retreat with Pidgeot EX into Radiant Charizard. Because of my Excited Heart ability, I only need 1 energy to use Combustion Blast. I'll use Combustion Blast for knockout for 2 prizes.
And my Pheasantipity EX goes down. My top deck needs to be exactly Boss's orders. And I've got a deck that is still way too fat, but there are 2 boss in here. No! And I've got United Wings for knockouts. I've got nothing else I can do, so I could take the KO.
And then a draw and Burning Darkness for KO.
And
GG.
that's it. GG's, GG's. Man, oh, I feel like victory was just barely snatched away. That's crazy. Charizard is so good.
That felt good. That felt smoother than this deck has run in a while.
Just absolutely smooth operating. It felt like everything that you wanted to do. The unfair stamp turn was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, because that just changed the pace of the game. I felt like I was in the driver's seat, but then after that unfair stamp and then being able to expedite the pace of the game with the Dusknoir.
Yeah, like it doesn't
think about which one it is.
My initial thought was like the Dusknoir isn't really like it's useful to be able to place the damage counters and take a knockout, but since you're like losing a prize, it's like not as good. But after like actually playing a game with the deck, I think I'm realizing a little bit more. It's more about accelerating the pace of the game, like you're getting going faster than your opponent is. If they have like a heavy setup where they need a lot of things in the discard pile or a lot of Pokemon evolved up, if you're able to like really quickly, disrupt their hand and then start taking multiple knockouts, like they just can't keep up with you, like
exactly.
you're just putting the pressure on. And
yeah, it's about board control, right? So you're using hand control. You're using that unfair stamp to limit the hand size. Roxanne, limit the hand size. Counter catchers, pick off whatever you want. You can use the Dusknoir to proc counter catcher so that you can always take out whatever you want when you want it.
It's so sick.
It's a nasty, nasty deck for sure. And that's why I think it's the front runner heading into the World Championships.
I think it's like a strong second place.
To Chen Bao.
No, you know what I think is going to win the World Championships.
What do you think is going to win the World Championships?
Regidrago V-Star.
Regidrago
V-Star.
All right.
Easy peasy. New Kyurem, new Haxorus, new whatever. It's going to be the deck to beat, I think.
All right.
It's got so many options.
All right. Well, you heard it here. Regidrago V-Star.
I said it was good before NAIC, and
you
look,
did.
it made it top 16, 2 in the top 32.
I know.
Clearly, I know what's going on. I got the script.
Your ears to the ground, man. You're dialed in. You were dialed in. You brought Regidrago V-Star that one stream, and I was like, this is silly.
No. Boots
Not
on the
silly.
ground, real in there. I'm a real grinder, I'm out there. I'm at tournaments every week. I'm playing online every week. I'm doing it for real.
He is. He's about it, bro. He's about it for real.
And the streets are saying Regidrago is up. Regidrago stocks are going through the roof.
All right. All right. Game 2.
Joe is on Grinder.
That's what it sounded like to me. Yeah. Okay. Game 2. I'll be going first. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw for turn, and I've got the turn 1. I've got the turn 1 Carmine yet again. Just top deck to Murkrow, so that's good. I'll be able to toss it away to the discard. I am getting rid of an uncomfortable amount of supporters, but we play Palpad, so that's okay. Double Turbo to Wattrel, and Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 cards. Okay. And then I'll put Pokestop into play and use it. That's broken.
That's pretty good.
Great Ball. And with Great Ball, I'll get Flamigo. And then I did draw into my Pal Pad, which is great, because I can put some of those supporters back in. I think I want to see if my Squawk is in there, so I'll play Nest Ball. And I would really like to see my Squawkabilly EX. And there it is.
Ooh.
Squawkabilly EX off of the Nest Ball can allow me to see 6 more cards this turn 1, which I certainly like. So I'll Nest Ball for Squawkabilly EX. And it goes straight to my bench. Ooh. Bench Flamigo and use its Instaflock ability, which allows me to search my deck for up to 3 other Flamigo and put them into my hand. I'll grab the 2 there. And then I've got 1 more Great Ball to use.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, we're moving. Great Ball one more time. We'll take the Wattrel. And really, that Pokestop solved everything, because this hand stunk. It was pretty terrible. But now we're moving. Play Pal Pad, and with the Pal Pad, I'll shuffle back in a Thornton and a Professor's Research, just so that I have those options. I could even Thornton my Squawkabilly off the board to turn it into something else so that it's not a liability. Maybe if I hit the turn 2 Thornton, that would be nice.
That would be pretty crazy.
Cool. And then we'll bench the Dirty Rowlet and Squawk and Seize. Discard the hand and draw 6 new ones. Okay. I'll bench Ditto. And pass on over to you.
Pretty good. First turn going first. Looks like a little more explosive than my turn's going to be. I do have like Buddy Poffin in hand, so I can play that, get some basic Pokemon down. You know the vibes. Looking for probably a Charmander and a Pidgey is my classic combination off of the Buddy Poffin. Then I think we're going to have to go back in. His hand's a little, it's okay. It's a little underwhelming. I would have liked to see a supporter in there for turn 1. So I think I am going to have to bench this Charmander, get 2 Charmanders down. Then I've got to play this Ultra Ball. See, I'm debating hitting the Pokestop. I always want to hit the Pokestop, but it always burns me. We'll do it for stream. What's the worst that could happen, right? That's I'm gonna hit 3 item cards. It's gonna be big chillin'. We're gonna have no issues in the near future because of this.
No, you certainly don't get punished for this.
Never punished. Never punished. Let's do it. Rip the Pokestop. Boom. So we got a little punished, but I got 1 more card because now I can Ultra Ball away Vacuum and the energy. I don't have to vacuum away one of these other 3 cards, which are all way better than that Vacuum was. So I'll take that because now we can get our Rotom down, and then we can Rotom for 3 more cards and probably hit a supporter or something off of those. So not as crazy as my last turn or last game was, my first turn, but we will take it. So once I finish shuffling up here, instant charge for 3. Wow. Not very good.
Little draw. Okay. I do like what I've got going on here. I really want to use this Pokestop, but I also really don't want to get punished by it. I'm not going to get punished by it. Pokestop. Okay, slightly. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's part of the deal. We're just getting further to the bottom of the deck. I'll bench Watch Roll and then use my own Collapse Stadium to send my Squawk ability to the discard pile. Get that
Seems
liability
good.
out of there. And then I'm thinking yes, do to boss or not to boss. Like, I could just save it if you happen to draw into an Iono. Then I could save the boss for later. Here, I'm feeling like boss is a little greedy. So, United Wings for knockout.
All right. Put up Charmander and draw for turn. Oh, saved by the top deck. I was running with all evolution Pokemon. So now I can rare candy, Pidgeot. Yeah, you totally should have bossed there, but there's no way. Well, and I thought I had a really bad hand. That rare candy top deck really saved me. But now I can quick search in here. We're going to quick search for, well, not for the rare candy, actually. We're going to switch quick search for Arven out of the deck. And then now I can play Arven. And Arven's going to grab me. We already saw the Forest Seal Stone hit the discard pile. So can't grab that. But I can grab another rare candy to get Charizard up. And I can grab my Defiance Band just to thin it a little bit. There it is. And so rare candy, Defiance Band are going to come into my hand. Play the rare candy. Get Charizard EX. Use Charizard EX Infernal Rain ability. Get my energies out of the deck and attach them. So looking for 3 fire energies. 1, 2, 3. Are those the only energies in my deck? Okay, so we've got an energy or 2 in the prize cards, but that's okay. 2 onto Charizard, 1 onto Charmander. Countercatch your Rowlet.
You got to be joking me.
No, I ain't joking nothing. Sure. Sit down the Defiance Band and then Burning Darkness for 240.
Goodness. Times 2.
Oh, times 2?
Yeah, because of weakness.
No, I'm a Dark type.
Oh, you're right. All right, 240. The Rowlet is scorched. Man, bro. With the counter catcher?
I'm nice with it. I don't know what to tell you.
How do they always have it?
They always have it, right?
Okay, how many Pokemon do I need in the discard pile to cook that Pidgeot? Too many.
Yeah, 15 with the double turbo. Oh no,
15,
you're hitting weakness.
Be
You're
like
hitting weakness.
8. 8 would be 160. Yeah, 8. So I need 3 more. Okay. Draw. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, that's not good.
Do you know what would really alleviate some of that pressure?
What's that?
A second Rowlet.
A second. Second Rowlet, bro. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I think in order to hit, I can't. I know, little nets. Yeah. I can't hit the knockout. So yeah, it's like not possible. I'll go double turbo to Wattrel. And then guess that up. That doesn't do anything. Play Nest Ball. Ooh. I'll Nest Ball for Iron Bundle. That's fine. It's not a bad option. And then I'll use Hyper Blower.
I'll feed you Charmander.
Okay. How many cards in hand?
4.
Okay. Then play Professor's Research to discard my hand.
All right.
And draw 7 cards. And okay. Ultra Ball, discard Wattrel and Dartrix for a Murkrow. And that puts me up to 7. Not a ton. Yeah, so we got 7 down now. Murkrow to hand. And I'll use United Wings for 120 damage in the knockouts.
All right. I'll promote Pidgeot with the free retreat and draw for turn. Busted Bench Pheasantipity, and then Quick Search. And I think I want Unfair Stamp.
Man,
I just saw your Pheasantipity just hit the discard pile. It's prized.
yes,
It's prized. It's not in the deck. All right, back to the drawing board. We're gonna grab instead. How many cards in hand?
6.
We'll grab Iono.
Man,
That'll be good enough.
bro, I had the Thornton Dartrix double turbo.
Oh my gosh! Well, good thing I.
What the heck, dude? Come on.
Bro, I didn't even know. You're not showing off your hand like I do. I'm playing this blind. Let's see, just making sure. Yeah, I got nothing. Well, let me. Yeah, we'll use Super Rod. Put Fire Charmander Fire back into deck, since I know I have a couple fires in the prize cards. I think that's actually better before I Iono that away. You know, after second guessing there, but I think that's good. And then we'll play Iono.
All right.
And I'll get 5. You got 4. Okay. Going to bench Dusknoir. And then use Pheasantipity's Take Advantage to draw 3. Sweet. And then I think it'll be just a retreat and Burning Darkness for knockout.
Okay, Wattrel goes down. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Promote Wattrel and draw. I pretty much have to play Super Rod. And I'll shuffle back in my Pheasantipity, my Bundler, and my Rowlet to the deck. I think I'm at 8 now. Playing against Charizard is so scary. It is so difficult. It's so difficult to make it happen. They have so much hand control, so much board control.
So much HP.
So good. So much HP. Yes. Okay. Trekking shoes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Holy smokes. Secret box.
Secret box the whole hand.
Don't mind if I do. Which puts 2 more into the discard pile. And off of Secret Box, I'm going to get probably Boss's Orders.
Everything you could have ever dreamed of.
Yep. Boss's Orders. It's got to be U-turn board. It's got to be... How many cards in hand?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand.
8? Okay. Boss's Orders, U-turn board. Great Ball. And I'm out of stadiums. All right. So there we go. It's not a U-turn board. It's a rescue board. Whatever. It's a board. All right. It's rescue board.
Same thing. I call unfair stamp, reset stamp all the time.
Constantly. Yes. Yes. Okay. These are the ones we're getting. I think that this is optimal. Yes. Though I could have gone for... This would have been pretty funny. I could have gone for Thornton, and then I would have had to Great Ball.
Isn't Thornton in your discard still?
No, it's in here.
Oh,
I pal patted it back in.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, you did do that. You did do that.
I could have gone for Thornton, right? Oh, no, I couldn't have gone for Thornton because the Rowlet's back in my deck. Okay. So, never mind. Okay. And I think I'm hoping to hit the Rowlet off this Great Ball. Great Ball.
Hit it.
Okay. That's fine. We'll take Pheasantipity, and then if you gust... That's fine. I'm taking out your Iono. You can't do it all. Come on. You can't do it all. Okay. We'll get the Pheasantipity EX. And then I'll get to take advantage for 3 more cards.
Surely one will be a Rowlet.
Come on now. Take advantage. And then... Great Ball. If I take the Murkrow and then play the Ultra Ball, yep, that's fine. Grab Murkrow. Ultra Ball, discard Rescue Board and Murkrow.
Okay.
For Rowdy Rowlet. And then... Come on, United Wings deck. Come on, we're so close, bro. We're so close. Bench the Rowlets. Boss your Pidgeots.
Mm-hmm.
And let's count all these guys.
There's a lot of guys in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So at 11, I am doing 200 damage with the double turbo, times 2 with weakness. United Wings for 400 damage in the knockouts.
Yeesh. Okay. So, thinking ahead, let's put up... I want to try and take a knockout with a 1-prize Pokemon here, or else I could potentially be in trouble. Well, I can't even, like... I can't do... Okay. How many cards do you have in hand? Just 2? 3? Okay, I think I have to go up with Charizard. Because I think to win, I need to disrupt your hand, knock out the Pheasantipity, and Dusknoir take another knockout. Like, all this turn, I think, is my plan. I think I can do it. I think I'm, like, half of the way there. Most of the way there. We're going to start off with a...
Did you draw for turn?
No, I didn't draw for turn. That's so true. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome, Joe.
Now we're going to take advantage. 1, 2, 3. Then I can Nest Ball. Ooh, Collapsed is in play. I almost forgot about the Collapsed. That's all right, though. Nest Ball. We'll grab Radiant Charizard. And then I can attach for turn to Radiant Charizard. Ultra Ball away, Collapsed, and Charmander. Grab Dusknoir, going back in with Arven. Arven is gonna go grab me Rare Candy, and it's just gonna be Rare Candy actually because I'm out of tools now that I'm remembering. Rare Candy, Dusknoir, Counter Catcher Pheasantipity.
This is so crazy.
And then, all right, so...
And you played Arven.
Yeah, I did play Arven.
Okay.
The stamp is still in the prizes, but I'm going to use Dusknoir. And if I get the stamp off of the prize that I take with Dusknoir, it's going to be huge. It's going to be really big for me. So yeah, let me shuffle. I never shuffled after going in there. Then I will use the Cursed Bomb ability. I will knock out Rowlet.
Holy smokes, dude.
And then we'll each take a prize card.
You're nuts.
I'm so nuts. I'm not playing it yet, though. I am benching Charmander, and then I'm playing it.
Goodness, dude. Goodness.
That's crazy.
Goodness. Charizard is so broken. Who'd you knock out?
Rowlet.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah.
Of course I did.
Goodness. What's a fellow supposed to do about this?
I don't know.
Bro?
I don't know.
What's a man supposed to do? All right. There's still hope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Draw your 2. And then Burning Darkness for 330 for KO.
Okay.
And either you got it or you don't got it.
Just 11 down. Promote Watchel and draw.
This Pheasantipity feels really good.
Oh,
This
it's
is gonna be in,
so
like,
good,
everything.
dude.
This might be...
Okay. Thornton. I'm going to swap Flamigo for Pheasantipity EX.
Oh, okay.
And that puts me up to 12 in the discard.
Yeah.
And then I'll use Take Advantage to draw 3. You gotta be joking me. No.
Well, do you even have, like, enough
all I
Pokemon to
need
be able to
is
one-shot Zard?
all I need is the bundler, man.
Oh, the bundle! Oh!
And then you were going to get bundled!
No! That's why I knocked out the bundle the other time.
Oh. You got it, dude.
GG.
Jeez, bro. Oh my gosh, man. We were right there.
Let's go.
We were right there. I thought for sure I had 2 Ultra Balls and I had the bundler in the deck. I was like, all right, this is it. This is it. We've got it. This is the game. Charizard is so good, dude.
It felt really strong, yeah.
Oh, so good. I was able to do 220 damage on that final turn. I had 12 United Wing Pokemon in the discard pile, so with the double turbo, I was doing 220. I could have knocked out anything on your bench.
Yeah.
All I needed to do was find the bundler.
Yeah.
I couldn't have used Thornton into Rowlet because I didn't have Dartrix in my hand. If I had Dartrix in my hand, then I would have used Thornton to Wattrel evolve into Dartrix, but I didn't have Dartrix in my hand. So that was some really close games, though. We were right there.
Yeah.
We were right there.
Well,
Man.
then, like, I just as easily could have not hit the reset stamp there, you know, or I could have
Unfair
just as easily unfair stamp.
Yeah.
Or
But-
I could have hit it, you know, a turn earlier if it wasn't in my prize card. So yeah, I
Exactly.
could really go really either way. Either way.
Now, how did playing the Charizard deck feel, though?
It felt good. It felt smooth. It felt like Dusknoir gives you so many other routes to take. Like it really like makes the deck a lot less linear, I feel like. Which I think is good for any deck, to be honest. I think that the placing the 130 is super strong. That combined with a knockout, combined with Hands Disruption is just like too much to deal with. I mean, at least for, you know, United Wings apparently, but I think for a lot of decks that's gonna be like, what's Chen Pao gonna do when I, you know, counter catcher backs, Cursed Bomb, knockout Frigibacks, reset to 2.
Nothing.
They got nothing. Or I could say the same about doing that with their Bibarel and their Bidoof or whatever.
You get so much control, even in the final turns there. I knocked out the Pidgeot. You couldn't search whatever you wanted, but you were still able to take 2 knockouts at once. The expediting of the game didn't really matter because you're promoting a 330 hit point Pokemon at the end of the game. You're knocking out my Wincon with Rowlet, and you're knocking out my active. You just have so much hand control, so much board control. I really think that is going to be the deck to beat. It seems really good.
It's good.
It's got all of the great things that made Charizard great last format. I mean, really, like, all the consistency is there, the Pidgeot engine, and now with the Dusknoir, just getting that extra bit of board control just seems pretty crazy.
Heck yeah.
Now, all right, I'm going to play the Turbo Lost Box deck next.
Turbo Lost
You can
Box.
play whatever you want. If you want to play Charizard again, you can. If you want to play Guardy, you can. If you want to play your Chen Pao Excalibur, you can.
Let's do Guardy. Let's
All
play
right.
Guardy.
Okay. I think that seems reasonable. Let's see, where is the Guardy deck? It's right here.
Yeah. Trade you.
There we go. Are there any proxies in there?
No. I
No,
had
it's
it
good to go.
all. Yeah, all good to go.
Cool. Excellent. I have to switch out a couple of Carmine proxies. Apparently, I do not have Carmines, so that's something I'm going to have to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like, you see how it's like every time I play the United Wings deck, I'm like, it's right,
right there on
it's
the edge.
right there. It's like near perfection. Adding the secret box was definitely was really good. I liked that. I think
What spec were you playing before?
like the Legacy Energy or something wasn't nearly as good.
Legacy Energy doesn't seem bad, but
It
yeah, I
wasn't
get
great.
what you mean.
Yeah. I think Thornton is cheese. I think I'll take out Thornton for a nighttime stretcher, so that way I just have like a little bit more recursion. Like there, if that was a nighttime stretcher, I nighttime stretcher for the guy, and then I could draw into research. I could play the research, draw into my whole deck, and then I don't know. I think Thornton might be a little bit too much wishful thinking, and maybe you do just need a second Rowlet. So
I
you
think
have
a second Rowlet would be good. Yeah. Although with the curse bombs and stuff, that might not even be enough. You know, being able to knock out because how many times did I take 2 prizes, but I didn't? All right, 4 Rowlet. if you put all 4 Rowlet into play, you should be safe.
2 Rowlet. I'm going 2 Rowlet and Nighttime Stretcher. That should be it. That should be enough.
The strat. All right.
That should be enough. And I think I need a maybe I need a third boss or a counter catcher or something. Goodness, it's tough. All right, I'm really excited about this Turbo Lost Box deck. Is this the secret deck for the World Championships? All right, Joe. Before we get started, I want you to give me your first impressions. This Turbo Dusknoir Lost Box deck, does it seem real to you or does it seem fake?
It seems fake, but I want it to be real. I think that's like, before we play this game, that's how I'm feeling going in. I think it's a super cool idea, but it just seems like there's so much that you like need to go right and like so much that like could go wrong. I also did not look at the list, so I don't know what cards are in there. But just going off of the concept, it's let me take a little peek.
Go ahead.
I'll take a little peek through, and then you can explain it. Oh, you got it all nice and ordered.
I do. Yes, there's Carmines in there. And
oh, you got Hyper Aroma. I think Hyper Aroma is good in there.
Here, show the.
Oh,
show the
yeah. We'll show it off.
Yep. So the idea of this deck is you're turboing through the deck and using Dusknoir to use its Curse Bomb ability, which allows you to knock it out, and you place 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And you could do that like 3 or 4 times on turn 2. That's the hope anyways. And when you do all of that, you're going to give your opponent a bunch of prize cards, but that's okay because then you can use cards like Roxanne and you get your Pokemon into the Lost Zone with Lost City, because when you knock out Dusknoir, there's Lost Cities in here. So then every time you use Curse Bomb, you send 2 Pokemon to the Lost Zone.
See, Lost Box with Research and Carmine feels so weird to me. Like, that just, like, feels wrong, you know? But I get it for the deck, though. I get it for the deck. Yeah, the Lost Cities, that's important, so you can put your own Dusknoir in there to
Is it officially translated as Cursed Blast? Is it? Is that the official translation, Jesse? That would be
boo.
Boo. Yeah, that's fine. It's good to know. Cursed Blast. That's fine. It makes sense. They probably wouldn't want to put bomb on a card, though. There are definitely attached with bomb.
They
definitely have done that
on card before. they have done that many times.
Definitely,
there is clearly a precedent for bombs on the cards.
Yeah, and sniping and all sorts of crazy stuff actually. So who knows? Cool. Yeah. So you're thinking Guardy, even though Guardy's a deck with a lot of smaller Pokemon, you're not stressed.
Not at all. I think with the unless you really do have like a big early pop off where you're like pracking like multiple like Dusknoirs. I don't know where I got Gengar from.
They're at least ghosts.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Like, I think if you do that really early, get my Ralts and Kirlia before I can, like, really set up my board, I think that could be really bad. But I think especially, like, the... Did you make me cut the Cresselia?
No, it's in there.
Okay, all right. I was just thinking that. I was like, hey, wait a second. You were...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Cresselia is good. I think having the Monkey Dory is good.
You got 2 Monkey Dory in there.
So if you're only using like 1 Dusknoir at a time, I think I can deal with it like pretty handily. But if you really get set up fast, if you really get the deck going, which I guess with like the Hyper Aroma and stuff, that is the point. So that is something that I'm kind of nervous about, but I think I have my own, like, you know, comeback mechanics. I've got a lot of disruption. I've got the Adrena Brain, so I can take like multi-prize turns. I also have a Flutter Mane, so I can shut down a lot of your flower selectings early on. I think that's like really powerful. Also being, I guess if you have Dusknoir in the active, you can't use it. But I think that'll be a lot less relevant.
This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be an interesting matchup.
I can't wait to see
I think
if it
maybe
works.
Not favored, but there's counterplay.
There's certainly counterplay with the Flutter Mane, with the Cresselia. You've got a lot of different things that you can do. to heal, and then like if you can get some big guardies out with like the Monkey Dory moving the damage counters, like I feel like I'm gonna be in a tough spot for sure. Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads. Tails.
Tails. I will go first.
Sounds good.
This deck is playing 4 Carmine, so we are just trying to get our Pokemon into play as quickly as possible.
Mulligan.
Right? Who will win game 1? Will it be myself with Turbo, Clops, Box? Or Joe with Guardy EX? There you go. Someone asked, how are we attacking with this deck? Are there any energies? Yes, there are 3 psychic energy. That should be fine.
Mulligan number 2.
All right, 2 mulligans. Couldn't be me.
Okay. Third time is the charm. Yeah, it is.
Excellent. I'm not going to worry about the mulligans this game.
Okay.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw for turn, and I have got a turn 1 opening hand that Lost Box players can only dream of.
Wow.
I've got the double Buddy Buddy Poffin and double Pokegear switch rescue board. I mean, this is just amazing. We'll start off with the Buddy Buddy Poffin. Let's see what we got going on. I want to see if my Hyper Aroma is in the deck, and it is. So that is wonderful. And then we want to see what our Clops line is. Ursaluna's in there. Let's see. 1 Duskull. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. 3-2. 4-2. 4-3. All right, I've got a 4-3 Dusclops line in the deck. That's really all I need to know. Basic Psychic Energies I should probably know. I guess there's only 3 of those, so we'll count 1, 2, 2. Does anybody else check their prizes like that? That's what I like. If I'm checking a stage 1 line, I'll go like I'll start here on the Duskull. I'm just kind of curious, you know. I'll start here on the Duskull and I'll be like, all right, I've got 1 Duskull, and then 2, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Yeah, that's kind of how I count in my mind. 3-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3. Yeah. Anybody else do that? That's how I do it, anyways. All right, makes it easier for me to remember as I'm scanning through. Off of Buddy Buddy Poffin, I'll get a Comfey and a Duskull, which goes straight to my bench. And then I'll play Buddy Buddy Poffin again to go get 2 more Duskull.
Definitely feels intimidating staring down this board of Duskull down here. It's I'm feeling very fragile.
Yes, as you should. Rescue board to Comfey and play switch. switch into Comfy.
I love that card. That's beautiful.
So good. I've got 4 mismatched switch in here. So this is the one reverse from Expedition.
I like playing with the one with the Lucario on it from like Diamond Pearl. It's like a Lucario and like a Turtwig being switched.
Oh, yeah.
That's my switch of choice.
Excellent. There's so many good ones. Now I've got 2 gears in hand. I want to find a Carmine, so I'll flower selecting first. And send 1 card to the Lost Zone. I'm Lost Zoning, right? Here we go. And I was able to find Carmine, so great.
Wow.
We'll put Lost City into play, and Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 big ones.
It's important for me to take note that you're down 3 Pokegears now. You're going to be like real vulnerable to a like potential something between 1 in the Lost Zone and then the 2 in the discard pile.
Oh, you think you're going to unfair stamp me?
Something like that.
Yeah, no shot, Joe. Go ahead.
Draw. All right. So it looks like it's going to be an Iono in Prey angle. So first, let's I really want to try and like shut him down as fast as I can. I'm going to Ultra Ball, away Ultra Ball, and a Psychic Energy. I think we're going to preemptively grab Fluttermane.
Fluttermane is just my active. Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay,
if you like have it in your hand, then I'm in trouble, but at least I can try and stop you from selecting flowers if I'm able.
For sure.
Although if you get like the Hyper Aroma, I think it's just over. Iono.
Okay, we both get 6.
Yep. Okay. And then it's going to be a attach retreat, promote Fluttermane. So you're doing it's 50 for each, but you can only put them on the same Pokemon. And if I keep Fluttermane in the active, you probably can't get Sableye next turn. I'll bench Drifloon just in case. I really don't want to lose next turn. I'll pass.
Smart, Joe.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah, I could definitely knock out both these.
Yeah, definitely. That is possible to do.
Draw. It's a great top
you don't
deck.
Need Sableye to knock me out.
No, I don't. I could just cram. Yeah. Great top deck. We found Carmine off the top. I was sweating a little bit since my flower selecting is turned off by the Midnight Fluttering ability, but I've got some good options still. So I'm going to... Man, yeah, that's fine. I really want to put this Cramorant down, but I also really want to Ultra Ball for 2 Clops to guarantee that I knock out the Fluttermane. So I think we're going to opt to do that instead, because I can only Ultra Ball twice, right?
Wow.
So Ultra Ball away Lost City and Nest Ball, and we'll get Dusknoir number 1. And then Ultra Ball away Cramorant and Psychic Energy. I know, fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, bonus points if you kill it. I've got some hand sand. We'll take a break to wash it.
I'll do what I can.
All right, we'll Ultra Ball for our second Clops. He's on top of my monitor. Shh. I was so close. All right, anyways. So we got both our Clops out with a pair of Ultra Balls. And then Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 cards. Okay. Evolve Duskull into Dusclops. I'll use Cursed Blast to send my Dusclops to the Lost Zone, and I'll put 5 on Fluttermane.
Okay.
So that's +2 because of Lost City.
Yep. And I took my prize card.
Yep. And that puts 5 here.
Oh, yep. My bad.
You're good. And then I will Curse Blast again to knock it out, putting me up to 5.
I'll take another prize card.
Yep. And I take my prize card. And then I'll use Flower Selecting, because I can now, because your Fluttermane's gone.
Oh, and my Fluttermane's in the Lost City as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good catch.
That's huge, because I was definitely planning on recycling that.
Okay. I'll send my Duskull to Lost Zone, so I'm at 6 now. And then I think this is so funny, bro.
No way.
No, it's cool. I don't have it this turn, but like,
okay.
But next
okay.
turn, things are about to get saucy. All right, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Draw. All right. So this turn, we're going to want to focus on getting as much down as I can. I really want to survive another day. But looking at my hand here, I have like TM Evo, but I don't have any energies. I can't Arven for Buddy Poffin and for Earthen Vessel. So it is looking kind of dicey. I could just attach TM Evo and then Iono, but then that feels kind of greedy. I that's like not guaranteeing me anything. I think that's what I might do anyway though, and just like hit a Buddy Poffin off the Iono. I think I can probably do that. Because without the energy, like if I just have a couple Ralts down, it's not looking great. Like if I Arven it for Buddy Poffin and Buddy Poffin for 2 Ralts, I think I like definitely will survive the next turn, but I have no way to get a Curlia down then, no rare can't, like I have to keep going. So I think attach, bench, then counter catcher Sableye. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the fun thing about this is I feel like I've done a lot, but I'm actually still losing. So I get 5 off.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't
counter. I can't counter catcher because I'm winning.
You're winning,
okay.
dog.
Wow. Didn't feel like it. That's so true.
All right.
Okay.
Counter catcher back to hand.
Counter catcher back to hand.
Yeah.
Board state restored.
Yeah.
Still playing the Iono.
There we go.
Yeah. After that last turn, I really feel like I'm losing. So
Yes.
And then I'll get 4. Okay. Well, I did hit Earthen Vessel away Psychic Energy. And then grab 2 more Psychics out of the deck. I'm going back in. What am I doing? Attach for turn. Bump Lost City with Temple of Sinnoh. That could mess you up too, I'm hoping. And then TM Evo, evolve my Ralts. My one Ralts.
You have one Ralts?
I have one Ralts.
Come on, man.
Well, I've got one Kirlia now. Discard that. And
Okay.
yeah, you're up.
Oh, let's see. Yo, I can attack with the bear like so fast. That's crazy.
That is so nuts, actually.
Draw. It's a good top deck. Found a Professor's Research. I'll play Buddy Buddy Poffin. And with Buddy Buddy Poffin, I just want to go get Sableye and Comfey. And then we've got our eyes on that Kirlia for sure. That thing has got to go. Nest Ball. I can't get Sableye? Whatever, man. All right. No Sableye. Off the Buddy Buddy. We just get Comfey. Nest Ball.
That's so true.
I'll get Radiant Alakazam off of Nest Ball. All right. Sableye is just 10 hit points too big, actually. That's a no-go.
Not really what I think of when I think of big basics, but...
I know, right? It feels like the vibes tell me I should be able to get Sableye, all right? But
like the vibes told me I should countercatch her, you know? It's like...
So true, yeah. The vibes are misleading this game.
Yeah, this is where we're exploring uncharted territories.
That's for sure. I'll play Professor's Research to discard my hand, draw 7. And I'll play Super Rod to shuffle back in a Psychic Energy and Cramorant. And then we select some flowers. Let's go. Flower selecting. Why? Why
Tough
must
call?
you? Nah, it's fine. Send the Lost City to the Lost Zone.
Sheesh.
No sweats. And then I'll retreat into Comfey and flower select again. Easy pick. We're going 8 to the Lost Zone. Cramorant down. Countercatcher Kirlia. Switch to Cramorant. And spit innocently for the knockout.
Okay. Yeah, you got that.
There's that's not a collapse. That's a temple, dog. Yeah. Please, chat.
All right. Well, we'll promote Screamtail and then draw for turn. Arvin. Check me out. We're gonna grab Buddy Poffin and probably Bravery Charm just to like thin. But definitely that Buddy Poffin. We definitely have to get. Really, I want to grab Unfair Stamp, but there's no way. That would be stupid. It's got to be the Buddy Poffin and the Bravery Charm. Because, like, I'll reset or Unfair Stamp and then not hit the Poffin and then just not have any Ralts on.
Yeah, you have to guarantee that, right?
Yeah. But it also kind of like I think this might be game over here. Or like relatively. Yeah, Buddy Poffin. 2 Ralts. Bench both of them.
Two Ralts. I can take care of that.
Yeah, you sure can. Yeah, but can you take care of this? Slap for 30.
Oh, he's slapping.
Yeah.
And Joe, how many cards are in that hand?
None.
Okay, I was just because your arms are
Yeah,
crossed over there.
I do have 0 cards in the hand currently.
Okay. I was just curious.
But I did get my 2 Ralts down, you know?
You did, and it'd be a shame if something were to happen to them. I'll draw for turn.
Yeah, no way anything's going to happen. Not with this Bravery Charm.
Absolutely not. It's funny because I'm like, oh, I could rock sand this turn, but there's really no point because I would rather research for 7.
Are you sure? You could Roxanne me.
It seems like
pretty good.
terrible.
I'd only have a 2-card hand.
Okay. I'll Pal Pad to shuffle Professor's Research back into my deck. Joe, quit yawning, bro.
I'm sorry, man. You're the one streaming in the morning, man. I'd still be asleep for like 3 more hours if I had
3 more hours.
Actually, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is.
It's noon.
It's noon. Okay, I lied. I just didn't get enough sleep then. Yeah, I would not be sleeping until 3 p.m.
Gaming too hard, bro.
Gaming too hard. I was grinding ladder, man.
Okay. Pal Pad the Research back into the deck. And then Lost Vacuum, and I'll Lost Zone. Yeah, I'll Lost Zone the Super Rod to send your Bravery Charm to the Lost Zone.
No!
Yes. That's right. Then Pokegear. I'll take a Research.
So do you not play any Colress in this list?
There are no Colress in here.
No Colress in your last box. Okay, just making sure that I'm on the that I got the memo.
Oh yeah. No, it's just all gas actually. Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7. Okay. This is fine. Let's go switch into Comfy. Flower selecting. I'm at 10. Finally. I'll sack Duskull, Dusclops to put 5 on your Ralts. Yep.
I got a prize card. Let's go.
I take a prize as well, and I am intentionally not sending that to the Lost Zone.
You don't take a prize.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I do not take a prize yet.
Yet, yeah. I have a feeling you're going to take 2 here in a moment.
Yet? You're so right, Joe. Psychic Energy to Sableye, and
here we go.
Retreats. And then I will Lost Mine, and I'll place 2 here. I'll place 7 here, and then I'll place 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 here. So both your Ralts are dead.
Well, that's pretty crazy. That's not good. So remind me the text of Night Stretcher. Does it go on top of my deck or into my hand? Or does it...
What's up?
Wait, remind me of the text of this card. Hand.
It's
Okay.
Pokemon or Basic Energy straight to hand.
Okay. Good to know. Well, let's Arvin first. Check me out. Arvin for just Unfair Stamp. Night Stretcher. We're gonna bench a Ralts, and then I will play Unfair Stamp.
Okay. I get 2, you get 5.
5. And then, oh yeah, we're chilling. We're not chilling. We're totally losing this game. Buddy Puffin. Yeah, this is probably GG. For another Ralts. While I'm in here, I'll play Nest Ball. Nest Ball's gonna grab Greninja. And then check this out. You ain't see this coming.
Okay, maybe I didn't. No, I did see that coming.
Okay.
Yeah. That was part of the equation.
Balloon Burst for knock. Balloon Blast.
Balloon Blast. Yes. All right, so Joe at 2 prizes. I'll promote Comfy and draw. Let's Super Rod and put Sableye, and a Psychic Energy back into my deck. And then Nest Ball to go get Sableye.
Yeah, I think it's probably it's not looking so great.
What, 4 plus 7? Yeah, that's win. Yeah, and that's why I put the damage there so that I could win, right?
Yeah. No, that's definitely more important.
If I don't put the damage there, then I can't win. So.
Yeah. Play it out. Finish that win. You earned it.
And we'll flower selecting.
Boom.
Lost mine.
GG's.
All right, that game was a little sloppy.
I think for both of us.
We were a little all over the place, but that was cool though.
Oh, that was really cool. I think, maybe I had a little bit of a rough start and, blah, blah, blah. But I think you did a great job of showing off, like, the other deck and, like, just what it can do. Like, little finger quotes. I had a very rough start.
I'd say so, yeah.
So I would like to run it back.
Let's just restart the set.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll restart. You're 1-0. You're 1-0.
No, restart the set because it was sloppy. There were game players.
Okay.
There were counter catchers where there should have been, but
okay, Mr. Buddy Poffin for a Sableye.
Buddy Poffin. Well, also that's humor though. It is humor if we keep that game one. People like humor.
Yeah.
It's good. It makes it real, All right, we'll keep that in. All right. Going into game 2, what are you hoping happens other than the fact that maybe we'll clean up all of our misplays?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to go second, turn 1, hit the Arvin for the Evo plus the Buddy Poffin 2 Ralts. Then I'm going to start Fluttermane. I'm going to attach to the Fluttermane, attach the tool, get 2 Curlias going on my first turn going second, right? And then with the Fluttermane and the active, that's going to slow you down. Maybe you won't have a crazy busted double Poffin start. That Lost City is like double, like it's good because it lets you Lost Zone your own guys, but like Lost Zoning my Fluttermane is huge. I don't think it mattered too much in that matchup because that particular game because I was getting clobbered anyway. But I think in general that can make a huge difference. Or if you were that turn able to, instead of getting the Fluttermane, get like 2 Curlias and Lost Zone 2 Curlias, that's just like impossible for me to deal with, I feel like.
Yeah. So that's I'm going for like the turn 2 like Hyper Aroma. That's what I'm getting 4. All right, I prized a Duskull. That game, a Dusclops. Man, I cannot remember the names of these guys, Duskull and Dusclops. I prized a Dusclops that game, and that meant I can only use 3 But I'm thinking this game, all 4. Turn 2, all 4.
Turn 2, all 4.
That's right.
That would, yeah, I would cry a little bit.
Now, do you want to go first or
tear of,
second?
like, pure emotion. I think I still want to go first.
All right.
No, second. Oh my gosh. Still want to go second. I do not want to go first. I want to play the Evo TM as fast as possible.
All right.
And like you still have your like Carmines going first, but like I mean you could still just Carmine or something going second. Like I don't think that really gives me too much. I'm more consistent going second. So I think although I could potentially get up attacking a little bit faster, still worth it for me to go second to make sure that I am like playing the game.
Holy smokes, Joe. This deck is broken. It's the truth.
Maybe.
This deck is the truth, brother. Good luck.
I hope so. Good luck.
Draw. I mean,
wow. Okay, well when you draw like that, sure it is.
Yeah, it's the gas, bro. It's just, what more do you want in a Pokemon deck? Buddy Poffin. Let's see what we're working with over here. We need new predictions. All right. Here we go. New prediction. Who's going to win game 2? And you've got 2 minutes. Okay, there we go. So now I got to see what my Klops line is. That is 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. Uh-oh. All right, 3, 3. 3, 3. That's fine. It's one in my hand. So, unfortunately, I prized a 1-1 Klops, but that's okay. I'm getting all these dudes out with the quickness right now. So.
Oh gosh, look at that prediction.
Yes.
Yo, as I said that, someone dropped 20K on me. That's insane.
Joe Believers, let's go.
Yeah, Joe Believers rise up, but maybe not this time, guys. Maybe cool it on the believing in Joe.
With Buddy Poffin, I'll get a Duskull and a Comfy. And those go to the bench. And then I'll bench Duskull and play Buddy Poffin again. That's right. And we've got 2 more Duskull coming right up. And by 2 more Duskull, I mean 1 because I prized 1. And that's fine. I don't want to overload my bench. Yeah, so we're just going to do that. We'll attach Psychic Energy to Comfy and Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 cards. I was going to say 7. It's 5.
5, just 5.
Okay. And then we've got a Flower Selecting. We'll do this a couple of times. Does the Radiant Alakazam even matter? Like, not really. In this matchup,
No,
I don't think it matters.
No
Yeah. So we're going to send the Radiant Alakazam, keep the switch, and then I'll retreat into Comfy and Flower Selecting again. And this time I'll ditch the This time I'll ditch the Super Rod, keep the switch again, and bench Cramorant. All right, Joe. Show me what you got. Go ahead.
Draw. Bench the Ralts. We're going to Nest Ball. Get Greninja out right away. I don't have Arven in hand. I'm going to try and, like, concealed cards into it, I think. And then, I'm going to play Nest Ball again, actually. My bad. We're gonna forget about the Flutter Mane because I don't want to retreat. I just want that sweet Evo TM. Get my Curlias up, and then I can like maybe play the game or something. We'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe not if you have anything to say about it.
You'll see if I allow it.
Yeah, with them Duskulls on the bench, it's a little nerve-wracking, but. So then, concealed cards. Okay, sweet. Attach Arvin. And then Arvin will grab me my Evo TM and something else. Evo TM and oh, that's top card of your deck. Do I want to get a 4th Ralts down? Do I want to get... Just preemptively grab the unfair stamp for next turn, because he's definitely taking a knockout. I think, honestly, that might be my best bet here, because I think I've got... Yeah, let's do that. Trust.
Yeah. Just watch out for the turn 2 Roxanne, man. The turn 2 Roxanne coming in hot.
Turn 2 Roxanne's gonna make me cry. But I've got enough Pokemon where I'm not like losing next turn. At least. And yeah, I don't know why I shuffled that, because TM Evo, my 2 Ralts, going immediately back in to search for 2 Curlia. You got the matching pre-release Curlia.
Very nice.
Cute.
That is cool. It'd be a real shame if something were to happen to those Curlia.
Yeah,
that would be
this is scary.
unfortunate.
This is looking tough.
Draw for turn. I'll play Hyper Aroma.
No!
Hyper Aroma allows me to search my deck for 3 Stage 1 Pokemon and put them into my hand. I will search out a Dusclops number 1, a Dusclops number 2, and a Dusclops number 3.
Oh, the humanity.
And I will evolve all 3 of my bench Duskull into an army of Clops.
Clops box is real.
Clops box is a thing. It's happening. It's happening.
Oh, gosh.
Then, for my next trick, I'll put I'll put Lost City into play, and Cursed Blast. I'll put 5 damage counters on your bench, Curlia, and you take a prize. And then this guy goes to the Lost Zone. That's right. Very good.
Huge.
That is huge. So I'm at 4 cards in the Lost Zone. Then I want to play Nest Ball to go get a Sableye out of my deck. It's happening. It's happening now.
It's happening.
It's happening right now.
Turn 2. Are you going to get the Roxanne too?
I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
I'm knocking out all 3 of these guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. So then I'll use my Curse Blast again to give you a prize. Send 2 more to the Lost Zone. And I'm going to put 5 here. And then I'm going to Curse Blast 1 more time and put 2 to the Lost Zone. And I'll put 5 on that one. Yes, sir. So that is 8 cards in the Lost Zone, turn 2. Then I'll Flower Selecting. And send Palpad to the Lost Zone, putting myself to 9. And then switch, Flower Selecting. and send Buddy Buddy to go to 10. Psychic Disableeye. Play switch.
Oh god.
And then
Turn 2.
I don't even have to bench that. Counter Catcher your Radiant Greninja. Haven't supported yet. I'll play Professor's Research to discard my hand, draw 7.
All that with it's insane. What do you even like respond to, you know?
Okay. And yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. So I've got 10 in the Lost Zone. This is turn 2, and I'll Lost Mine. So I'm gonna put 3 on this Kirlia. I'm gonna put 3 on this Kirlia. I'm gonna put 2 on this Ralts. That's 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 on the Radiant Greninja, and all of these actually they all go to the Lost Zone as well. So yeah, you don't get to play with those anymore. And I'll take my 3 prizes.
Well, I think that might be GG. I think that might be I mean, do you want to play it out? Do you want to?
Come on, Joe. Yeah.
Okay,
Come on.
okay.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, bench Screamtail.
You're gonna give up?
And then Arvin. All right. Yeah. You wanna play like that? We'll play like that. I got you. I ain't even stressing, right? So Arvin for Buddy Poffin, and Bravery Charm, right? Buddy Poffin for Ralts, Bravery Charm for Ralts.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. That's still 120 HP. You can still just Sableye and knock it out. Oh no. Okay. And then Vessel away Iono to grab 2 energies, attach 1 to the Ralts.
People who are saying that Kyurem is a counter to this deck doesn't play Colress.
Not a single
Not
one.
a single one.
And then, yeah, Unfair Stamp.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, after this one, I think this matchup, we've seen how this goes. I'll draw my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check it, right? Oh, no, I already attached for turn. Never mind. Pass.
Okay. And I'll Lost Mine your Ralts to put all 4
right.
Ralts into the Lost Zone. Joe, would you like to concede?
I would like to concede, yes. Yeah, we'll concede there. I gave it a valiant effort, but...
Let's freaking go. Yeah, that was absolutely disgusting.
That was so brutal.
All 3, I mean, 2 Kirlia and a Ralts all sent to the Lost Zone on turn 2. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This felt crazy. And with the draw power of Research and Carmine, it's like Lost Box without all of the consistency issues that Lost Box typically has. You don't have to go like praying for a Colress. You've got, there's 3 Research in this deck and 4 Carmine and 4 Pokegear. Like, we're just gassing through the deck and then sending all of the Clops to the Lost Zone and getting the, turn 2 Sableye.
That's nuts. That's so good.
It was nuts. It's nuts. And then especially with the Dusclops being able to place the damage counters wherever you want on your opponent's board. I mean, we saw I was able to put 5, 5, and 5.
Then set up for a huge...
Perfect Lost Mine, yeah. That felt absolutely ridiculous. That's one of the most unhinged decks I feel like I've ever played in the Pokemon TCG.
I'm like shell shocked. I don't even know what to say about that. I feel like I just experienced like something that no one should ever have to go through. Oh,
All right.
I can't wait to play this at League Cups right around the corner.
There you go. What's up next, Joe? You want to try
What's up
Zard
next?
versus this?
Zard
Or you want to
versus
try
that.
Chen Pao versus
Give me
this?
give me Moon.
Moon? All right, it's a
Give me
big basic
Moon.
deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This just needs a Pheasantipity, so we'll put that in.
Oh yeah.
I've got one. And the Moon deck is pretty cool. It is a sequencing, puzzle deck. I mean, you've got your Sada's Vitalities, you've got your one Janine in there.
What does Janine do?
Janine is you can search your deck for up to 2 darkness energy and attach one of them to 2 different Pokemon.
Oh.
And then you poison your active if your active got energy attached to it.
That seems pretty good.
So it's like a 5th Sada kind of, but it comes from the deck and not the discard. Yeah.
We've got all kinds of. So then let's remind me while I'm going through here, just because I don't want to mess up when we're actually playing.
Yeah.
So it lets you Pecharunt EX lets you switch, and then the active is poisoned.
That's right.
And then the attack it's 60 for each prize card taken?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we already used Pheasantipity. The attack is just 100 snipe, right? Or 100 anyway?
100 snipe.
Okay.
Yep.
Because that could be potentially relevant.
Could be.
So just trying to cover my bases, but I think everything else looks pretty straightforward. Like it looks like similar to a Turbo Moon list that you might see now. I like it. And it's big basics, so we'll see how that fares into your deck.
Yeah, right. Because this is like this deck is built to blast all those little evolution guys. So if you've got a big basic guy, what are we doing about that? Now we do play the Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's your answer to big basics, and you can send that thing up and just slam and do that. So that, I think, is going to be part of my strategy going into this matchup. Lean into that Blood Moon Ursaluna, try to take big knockouts with that, and see what we can do.
We're going to find out.
Yes, chat. Nothing stops Duskclops. Nothing. Rabska doesn't stop it. Jirachi doesn't stop. Jirachi only stops basic attack effects. Yeah. Nothing stops the Clops. The Clops can place the damage counters wherever it wants. Fusion Strike energy. But yeah, that's rotated. And also, what are you playing Fusion Strike energy? Ting Lu EX. Sure, I guess.
Yeah. Let's rephrase that. There are a couple bad
obscure cards.
That could...
Yes, perhaps there are a couple obscure cards. All right, heads or tails, Joe?
Heads. I will go. What deck did I pick?
Roaring Moon.
Roaring Moon. I'll go second. Second. Seems good.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw. Buddy Poffin. Let's go. They call me the Poffin Whisperer. We've just got these things glued to my hand today. Feels good. I did open a Carmine as well, so we're just going to be digging through this deck. Let's see what Clops line we've got. I've got 1 in my hand, 2 there, 3, 3-1, 3-2. There's 1 in my active. 4-2. 4-4. Ah, the dream is alive. All Buddy Poffin for 2 Duskclops. 2 Duskull. Excuse me. And the Duskull goes straight to my bench. And I'm going back in. Nest Ball. And with the Nest Ball, we're going to get a Comfy. Switch into Comfy. And Carmine to discard my hand. Draw 5 cards. We'll flower selecting. That's fine. Send Pokegear. Keep Alakazam. I'll put Alakazam down for fun. Pass to you.
Draw. Okay. Bench Roaring Moon. Bench Pheasantipity. Pokegear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whiff. Whiff off the Pokegear. This opening hand is a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, not the explosive energy in the discard, turn 1, Sada kind of deal.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Iono situation. I'm thinking here. And hope that's enough. Catch for turn, Iono.
You could still get it. And this Dark Patch in the deck. There's
Yeah,
Squawkabilly.
Squawk.
Yeah. You could find Dark Patch, go.
Here's hoping, right? 4, 5, 6. Okay, alright. So, Pokestop. Play the Pokestop. Buy Squawk, Ultra Ball, Dark Energy. Dark Energy is good.
I think there are 2 Squawk in there.
I believe that's what I saw as well. Bench Greninja. I can Dark Patch onto Roaring Moon. And then Heavy Ball. Okay, we're gonna whiff on the Heavy Ball. No basics in there. Yeah, maybe should have looked, but I didn't, so oh well. Then Vessel, away, Iron Bundle. To grab 2 energies out of my deck. We're going for 2 Dark Energies, the only energies in my deck. And I'm thinking I could get here, because I'm gonna concealed cards. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. Deck is shuffled. Concealed cards. Draw 2. Trekking shoes. Let me just check my discard pile here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Keep it. We'll keep the Night Stretcher, play the Night Stretcher to put Squawk into hand, and then immediately bench it. And then Ultra Ball, away Ultra Ball and Dark Energy to grab another Pokemon from my deck. It's looking like it will be another Roaring Moon. Yeah, another Roaring Moon. And then we can Squawk and Seize for 6. And I just really want to hit a like a Dark Patch would be ideal. Already used concealed cards. Already used my Pokestop. So Squawk and Seize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did whiff it. Cause I already used supporter for turn. I had to like lead with that Iono. So we'll just pass.
All right, that is fine by me. We'll draw, and we top deck the research there, which is perfect. Gonna allow me to really churn through this deck and hopefully get a powerful turn 2. Let's start things off with a Buddy Buddy Poffin. I want to fish out that 4th Duskull for sure. But actually, maybe a slight misoptimization there. That's fine, though. Not going to play the Buddy Buddy Poffin yet. Hold the Buddy Buddy Poffin, folks. Okay. I'm going to start the turn off by playing that's fine. All right. Start the turn off by playing Ultra Ball, discard Pal Pad, and Buddy Buddy Poffin. And with the Ultra Ball, I'll grab a Dusclops and I'll use Cursed Blast to knock out the Dusclops, and you take a prize.
Where's the damage going?
Oh, I'm not using Lost City yet. That's fine. I'm still going to do this. No, I'm not. All right, take it back. Take it back.
Okay,
take it back.
good thing I
I'm
didn't take my
trolling.
prize
I'm
off.
trolling. I'm trolling. Okay. I'm trolling. All right. With the Ultra Ball, I'll get a Dusclops, and I'll evolve Duskull into Dusclops. And then I'll play Buddy Buddy Poffin to get a Comfy. I don't think I'm getting a Sableye this time. I think I'm more likely I'm going to Cramorant. So I'll attach an energy to Comfy and research. Discard my hand and draw 7. And then I'll use Pokestop. Fine. Counter the Pokestop with my Lost City. And Flower Selecting. And I'll send the Sableye. That's fine. Take the Ultra Ball. And then retreat into Comfy again and Flower Selecting. Send the Carmine. And then I'll Clops and I'll put 5 onto your Squawkabilly. Put me up to 5. And you take a prize.
Oh, I do take a prize, yes.
And then we'll Ultra Ball and discard Research and a Psychic Energy. For Cramorant. I'll Counter Catcher up your Squawkabilly.
Oof.
Play Switch into Cramorant. And then yeah, I'm not really worried about you disrupting my hand at all, if I'm being honest, because you're playing a Roaring Moon deck. So I'm just going to hold here, and I'll spit innocently for the knockout and take my 2 prizes. That goes to Lost Zone.
Lost Zone.
Yes.
I'll promote more Morpeko and then draw for turn. This hand's looking a little bit better than it was before. We're going to... let me check my discard pile. How many energies do I have in here? Do I just have the 1 dark? No, I've got 2 dark energies in there. Let's do Pokemon Catcher. Heads, give me a Dusknoir.
Dang, what?
And then we will Sada to my 2 ancient Pokemon. Roaring Moon and Roaring Moon. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Concealed cards. I will Bump Lost City. Play Nest Ball. We'll grab a Pecharunt.
Don't forget the Pheasantipity.
Oh no, I was gonna Pokestop first though. Pokestop. That's okay. Pheasantipity. There's just so much draw with this deck.
Isn't it nuts?
It's so crazy. And then Trekking Shoes. I'll keep it. And then I still haven't even like attached for turn yet. We'll attach for turn. I think the Pecharunt's fine to use. That's like... And then... free retreat with Morpeko. And I will Calamity Storm for knockout, discarding the stadium.
Alright, my Dusknoir goes down. That is sad. Joe, you take a prize?
Yep.
And I'll promote Comfy. Draw. Okay, we are at 5 in the Lost Zone. That is alright. Let's go Super Rod. We're going to put Dusknoir, Psychic Energy, and Sableye back in. And I got to figure out how to navigate to my final 4 prizes. Probably just swinging into this Roaring Moon with Cramorant this turn. Let's go Flower Selecting. Take that and go to 6. And then switch into Cramorant and play Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7. Okay. Buddy Buddy Poffin to get a Dusknoir down. And then let's go Psychic to Comfy and spit innocently for 110.
Okay. 110 damage. Draw for turn. So let's see here. We're looking at Dark Patch. Actually, I'm gonna hold the Dark Patch. I didn't realize I only had one energy in there. Vessel away, Dark Energy to grab 2 Dark Energy out of the deck here. Oh, this deck's getting, like, thin. Like, you can draw too much with this deck. So then, I'm thinking here, let's concealed cards. And then, Pokemon Catcher. Heads, give me a Duskull.
Okay.
And then you're still only at 6 in the Lost Zone. Let's bump Lost City again. Sada. There and there. Draw 3. And then we can Dark Patch to Pheasantipity.
Okay.
Energy switch down there as well. And then I still haven't attached for turn, have I? I don't think so. Yeah, attach here to the Roaring Moon. And then I will just making sure here, yeah. Calamity Storm for knockout, leaving the stadium.
Okay, Duskull goes down. Promote Comfy and draw. Yoy. Alright. This is fine. What are we doing here? That's okay. Play Super Rod. Put back in Duskull. Yeah, this is tough. Duskull, Bear, and Dusclops.
Yeah, I think just like stopping you from using the Dusclops is the best thing that I can do.
Play another Rod. I think so.
Preventing you from building up a Lost Zone as well, too.
Yeah, you've definitely been able to chase down my guy successfully. I'll Rod Psychic back into the deck. Still a route, though. Then bench Duskull, Carmine.
Okay.
It's fine. Hyper Aroma. Those guys. Okay, 2 more Clops out of my deck. And then Flower Selecting. So we're at 7.
Nice.
And let's go. Cursed Blast, and you take a prize.
Yep.
And I'll put 5 onto the Morpeko. And then I'll use Painful Spoons to move 1 off the Morpeko onto the Roaring Moon.
Nice.
And then bench Sableye. No. Hold that. Okay. What's my rod count? 1 rod. What's my switch count? Kind of need to know these things. We're definitely butting up against the resources that I have available. Very much at the end here. Okay, I'm down 3 rods and 3 switch. All right. We should be all right. Okay. Retreat into Cramorant. And Spit Innocently for the knockout.
Great. So I'll promote Morpeko because it's got that free retreat since there's no energies on there. And then I think I'm going to try and leverage the advantage I have by you not having that many energies. Going to Dark Patch to the Pheasantipede. And then how many cards are in? Trekking Shoes. Keep it. Boss Alakazam.
Okay. That's a cool play. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just really... I don't think I really need to play any other cards out of here. Like, I've already got... let's play, one more Dark Patch. There. Now I've got 2 different attackers to close out the game. If I need to, we'll just retreat. And then I'll use the attack, and I'll knock out Dusknoir.
Sure. Well, I'll bench my bear, switch into it.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it.
And
that'll do it.
Go.
GG.
Yes. Now, I did find my final switch off of the prizes, so that was nice. I only had 1 switch left of the deck.
Okay.
So that was, that was really close. I definitely felt bad and awkward getting my Duskulls chased down. I wasn't ever able to ramp to 10 in the loss zone that game, but it is kind of crazy that you can close out a game with Ursaluna EX, with Blood Moon Ursaluna EX like that. Yeah. It really kind of, it's that guy that could just do 240 for 1 at the end of the game, which is kind of crazy. Do you want to play this again, or do you want to switch up to something else?
I think let's play this again. Let's finish out the set. I think I misplayed at the beginning. I think I shouldn't have put 2 energies onto my thing. I should have, before I had Ono'd, I had a Pecharunt EX. I should have benched it. I should have used it to switch I should have retreated the Morpeko and then attached for turn Dark Patch and then used the Pecharunt to switch the Morpeko back to the active and then taken a 1 prize knockout with a 1 prize Pokemon.
Yeah.
Would have been my better course of play rather than putting 2 energies onto my Roaring Moon and then doing nothing for a turn. Which gave you 1 extra turn, and I probably would have been there. I was only 1 prize card short of winning the game. So
for sure. Yeah, let's try it again. Sounds good to me. All right, this game, 4 Clops, turn 2. I was feeling good. The Clops with the Squawk math, that really works out. I like that. 5 and 110. That felt good. Obviously, Blood Moon Ursaluna is kind of like your answer for any Pokemon that just have 240 hit points or less. Or even, I guess, with Clops, you can reach up to 290 if you need to Clop something, then Blood Moon it. So... You definitely have some good range and flexibility, which feels nice. You want to go first or second, Joe?
I want to go. I still want to go second. I think
Okay.
having the turn 1 attack is really important.
Cool. You have a basic?
I do.
I do not.
Nice.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw. Got a fine looking opening hand with Buddy Buddy Poffin, Switch, Rescue Board, Nest Ball, and a gear. Maybe the gear can find me a Carmine. We'll see. Want to start off by searching the deck, though. So we'll use Buddy Buddy Poffin and see what we got going on. There's a Dusknoir in the active, one here.
Excuse me.
You're good. We got a Dusknoir in the active. There's one here. It's 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 Dusknoir, 4 Clops. That's fine. I want to get a Comfy and a Dusknoir off of this Buddy Buddy Poffin. I've already got the Rescue Board in my hand. And then I'll play Nest Ball. And we want to go get one more of the Dusknoir. So we'll do that. Got a nice army of Dusknoir out here now. And then play Switch. Switch into Comfy and Flower Selecting. Sorry, Sableye. So sad. You have to go. We found Carmine off the top, and I really want to play that card. So I'll attach the Rescue Board and Carmine to discard my hand and draw 5 cards. Well, now I could squawk. Play Buddy Buddy Poffin again, and with this Buddy Buddy Poffin, I'll go get a Comfy. My other Sableye is in the deck, so we're good there. And then, yeah. Put down Squawkabilly EX. Ultra Ball, discard Radiant Alakazam, and switch. And there's nothing in this deck I want to thin, so I'll just Squawk and Seize. Discard my hand and draw 6 big ones. Retreat into Comfy and Flower Selecting. Send Carmine to the Lost Zone. I'm at 2. And then this is looking pretty good. So I'll pass it on over to you.
Draw. Okay. Pokestop. 2, lose the energy. And then I can Ultra Ball, away a Dark Energy, and a 1 Pokegear. And we'll just grab just double checking what's going on up here. Okay. Okay, I got it. Hand's looking pretty crazy. We are gonna grab here. Oh no, that's not good. Maybe I should have used my Pokécure first. Because I really want to grab a dark Pokemon, but I really don't want to like whiff off of my Pokégear. I think we'll be fine.
Trust.
I think we'll be fine. Yeah, trust. We'll just grab a well, where's my where's my Morpeko? Yeah, we'll grab a Morpeko out of all that.
But then if you find Sada off the gear, dude, you're bodied.
That is true. Okay, let's go for the moon. Let's go for the moon.
You got a guaranteed.
I do got a guaranteed.
Almost
yeah.
guaranteed. Almost.
No, it's guaranteed. I got 2 in there.
Yeah, guaranteed turn 1 attack. Yeah,
guaranteed turn 1 attack. Okay, I'm thinking too much. See, I don't play this deck. That's why I was whooping you with the Charizard. It's because I played that all the time.
Yeah, we'll get you Charizard next for this, all right?
No, well, you shouldn't say that. Bench that. Well, yeah, let's do the Pokégear first in case I do hit the Sada. So smart. 5, 6, 7. I got her.
Do you want that or do you want the Iono? Is there an Iono there?
No, there's no Iono.
Oh, just the Janine.
Just the Janine.
Okay.
So that's there's no draw. That's just acceleration, right?
That's right.
Okay. Well then, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna hang on. Wait, does it have to be a dark type Pokemon, or is it just because I see 2 dark symbols in there?
It's 2 dark from the deck to your dark Pokemon.
Okay.
And then if you accelerate an energy,
from the deck.
Yes, if you accelerate an energy in this way to your active, that Pokemon also gets poisoned.
Okay. Well, I guess let's do play her then. I didn't realize it was out of the deck. I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of hype actually.
Then Dark Patch. There. Dark Patch. There. And then I think I just attach retreat rather than
poison yourself.
Yeah. And then Calamity Storm, and I will keep the stadium.
Yeah, you probably want that.
Yeah, now that I'm down to my 1 card hand after taking my prize.
Promote Comfy and draw. Okay, let's see what kind of havoc we can wreak. This deck is so crazy. I'll evolve into Dusknoir, and I think I just want to... Yeah, let the Pokestop go. Let's do that. All right. That's why we did it. And then play Nest Ball. And I guess I'm thinking... I think I got a Comfy in the discard pile, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll Nest Ball for Cramorant. And then I'll put a Lost City into play.
Yup.
And use Cursed Blast to put 5 damage counters on the Roaring Moon.
Take
and
my
you take the prize. Yep. And then this goes to the Lost Zone. Very good. And don't forget it.
I'll pitch up to 4. That turns on Cram.
And then I can Super Rod to put Comfy and Radiant Alakazam back into my deck. And then play Buddy Buddy Poffin to go get that Comfy out.
That's good.
And we're saying, all right, if I find 2 more Clops. I suppose. But first, I didn't have to get rid of the Rock Sand, did I? No. Okay. Let's go Flower Selecting. And we'll pitch the Carmine. Put me to 5. And then retreat and Flower Selecting again. And we'll pitch the Research. And then we'll play our A-Spec, Hyper Aroma.
Yeesh.
And with Hyper Aroma, I'll go get 2 more Clops out of my deck. All right, 2 more Clops out of the deck. And I will evolve both my Duskulls into Dusclops. And then play, let's see, so if I do 150, 150 plus 110, 110 plus 100 won't do it. So let's go bang, Curse Blast, 5. And he goes to the Lost Zone.
I'll take my prize card.
That puts me up to 8. And then I will Pokegear. And fail it. Let's see if I can Roxanne you.
That would be nuts. Yeah, my 3-card hand down to a 2-card hand.
Yeah.
My 3 prize cards that I took in the last.
Pokegear again. No, it's all good. Okay. Look alive, Joe.
I'm alive.
All right. Here we go. Then we will switch into Cramorant and use Professor's Research to discard my hand, draw 7 cards.
Wow, wow, wow.
Put Radiant Alakazam into play. And Curse Blast, put 5 on, well, yes, put 5 onto the Roaring Moon.
There?
Yep. So you're at 150, and then I'll use Painful Spoons to move 2 damage counters off of Roaring Moon and put them onto Petrant. Oh, yeah, you go to the Lost Zone. That's right.
Yeah, that puts you at 10.
Oh, my gosh, my V-Star is in the sleeve.
Oh.
All right, we are at 10. Yes, very good, very good. And all right, with that, I'll spit innocently and knock your guy out, and you put him to the Lost Zone.
I do. Draw. Nest Ball. Yeah, so this is looking a little tricky. I mean, really, I just need like 1 energy in boss's orders, right? And then I win the game off of your Squawk ability. So Nest Ball's gonna grab me Pheasantipity, going back, and I'm gonna Earthen Vessel away Roaring Moon. And that will grab me 2 Dark Energies out of my deck. Boom. Actually, let me double check my discard pile. I don't think I'm... Yeah, I'm fine. I ain't playing no Palpad. I ain't playing no stinking Palpad. Well, no, I ain't playing. No, we'll hold it. We'll hold it. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me right now. So then, take advantage. I'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Bench Greninja. Concealed cards. 1, 2. Trekking shoes. So let me see here. I've got... Boom. Well, I've got... Okay, so I'm not even worried about that. I'm just concerned about getting the Gust right now, I think. So we'll ditch that. Draw. And I don't think I got it. This deck doesn't play Lumineon, right? If I have Lumineon, I got it.
No,
But,
yeah.
okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So then...
Well, your guy's only doing like 120 damage.
Really? I thought it was...
And he also can't move himself into the act.
Oh, you've only taken 2 prize. Okay. He can't move himself into the act. Well, I should have... Right. I wish I knew that. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't even tripping. We're just going to bench Morpeko. I'm going to attach for turn to Pheasantipity. Dark Patch to Pecharunt. And then I will use Pecharunt's ability to move Morpeko into the active and poison it. But then I'll free retreat with the ability to bring up Pecharunt itself. Then I'll use the attack for knockout on Cram.
Okay, this is very bad for me, yes. And yes, you found the hack. You can't move him into the active, but you can move Morpeko into the active. Yeah. Yes.
Took me a second.
Yes, you found the hack. I'll draw. This is definitely bad. And it's really, really bad because I have prized my bear. And the bear solves everything. And I do not believe that I have a way out of the situation. But let's see what we can do. I'll touch
Creme to the Lawsome.
That's right. Maybe not that. Okay. Let's...
Well, what I like is even if you do pull up the bear and knock out with the bear, since I preloaded 1 energy onto here, it's pretty easy for me to Morpeko and then just snipe whatever.
I know. Yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, I think I just am out of it. Yeah, I don't think, because I can't even stall you, because the Pecharunt is like an anti-stall card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. It's just absolutely...
You can't Roxanne and then hope that I don't got it?
Get what? I don't
2
have...
energies on a... Well, yeah, you're kind of...
My bear's prized.
Your bear is prized.
Yeah. Without
so
the bear, there's... What, am I going to do 120 to something? You've got 1 prize left.
That's fair.
I needed to pull the bear off of the off of the 2 prizes that I took, and not finding it there felt really bad. Yeah, the big basic matchups definitely don't feel like they don't feel great. You know, it's tough, especially without like a squawk ability to target down either. I was like, what? I have to knock out the big guy. You know, you like blast it through. You're giving up like 3 prizes to knock that Roaring Moon out. Like that's not
crazy.
Good.
It's crazy. Yeah, having to like do all that didn't even like it like put you ahead because like the board state and stuff, which is like what we were talking about with the other with Dusknoir in the Charizard deck, is like it just allows you to make the pace of the game faster and like potentially like shut me out by like going, you know, faster than I can keep up with, even though we're trading the prize cards. But like for that scenario, you gave up 3 prizes just to take 2 prizes, which like didn't even like have the intended effect, I guess, of like not accelerating the game. You did accelerate the game, but like keeping us even, you know, like you gave me an advantage there.
Let's all right, get your hands on Charizard one more time. I want to see how this goes. I mean, like Guardy is like a slow deck, and
yeah,
you know, of course I blew up the Guardy deck, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But this is like a setup deck that really all you need is very Charizard.
Yeah, turn 2. Maybe let's take a quick break before we start this next set here.
Yep, and we'll be back with Charizard versus Turbo Lost Box to see if the Turbo Lost Box deck can handle one of the other big bad decks of the formats. We'll see right after this. Thank you so much for being here. Hang tight. And thank you for the patience. We are back and ready for another set. I feel like so far we have seen the Turbo Lost Box Dusclops deck just absolutely dismantle a Gardevoir deck. But then, go a little bit even, kind of struggle a little bit against a big basic Roaring Moon deck. And I think that kind of makes sense. The one game I did lose to Roaring Moon, prized the bear, and that's not great. But I am curious to see how the Turbo Lost Box deck holds up against Charizard EX with Dusclops. So we got a lot of Dusclops shenanigans, Dusknoir shenanigans going on in this match. We've got Charizard Clops versus Clopsbox. And what are you, Clopsbox?
Clopsbox.
Are you not?
I don't know.
Are you not sold on Clopsbox?
No, I think Clopsbox is good. It's just going to be some clops on clops violence. Yeah, it's clops killing clops.
It's true. Yeah, good clops, bad clops, Yeah. Well, what do you think, Jody? How do you think this matchup's going to go before we get going?
I think going first is going to be good in this matchup. I think, typically Zard wants to go second, but I think into this, you kind of really want to go first, get your Rotom down, draw, and then, get everything set up turn 2 before they're able to evolve and, collapse everything. I think that can, you had the turn 2 Sableye at least once, if not, more. Being able to do that and then board wipe me, get all my Charmanders in the lost zone like you did with my Curlias, that's messed up. I don't want that to happen. So if I win the coin flip, I would blind go second with Charizard, but knowing I'm playing against this, I think I'm gonna opt to go first.
I think that is certainly fair.
Yeah.
Oh no, not my Clops.
So if I can go first, get a good setup, turn 2, get a Pidgeot up and a Charizard up, and maybe like a Dusclops of my own, I'm gonna be feeling really good. But otherwise, it could be tough. It could be tough. If I have a rough start, it's gonna get real hairy real fast.
I'm thinking I want to go first and get a turn 2 Sableye.
Yeah. So this coin flip is gonna be a big deal.
Let's see what we can do.
Heads or tails?
I will call tails.
Heads. I will go first. As was foretold.
Bend your mic up
Is,
just a little bit closer.
Is that better?
That's better. That is better. Yes. Good.
All
Great.
right.
You're locked in.
So locked in.
I've got a mulligan.
Nice. I will be taking this mulligan. I think I'm going to need it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's do a prediction for y'all.
I am really excited for this new set to come out. I think the Dusclops, even just the Dusknoir line on its own, I think is going to make this really interesting. I feel like recently with the card game, I've had to think more while I'm playing than I have had for most of the time that I've been around playing. I feel like decks are really sequencing heavy right now, and with so many good cards being Iono and stuff, really skillful cards. I think it's a really good time to be playing. I think I'm every time they release a new set, I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, it's
I think next set's gonna be really weird with all the Terra stuff. That's gonna be all the Stellar Terra stuff. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, and I'm excited to see where the game goes from here for sure. All right.
Take my one mulligan.
Good luck.
Good luck. Draw for turn. And this is exactly what we want to see. We're going to play the Buddy Poffin immediately. Get that thing down. And get a Charmander and a Pidgey into play. That's going to be super strong. I'm also immediately going to bench Rotom V out of my hand. And then attach for turn on Charmander. I don't really have much else to do. I have an Ultra Ball, but I'm going to hold it for next turn so I can grab a Pidgeot or a Charizard or Dusknoir, like what have you, to be able to continue playing. I'm just going to finish shuffling here, and I'm going to instant charge with my Rotom V, drawing 3 cards to end my turn.
I'll draw. I've got a solid-looking opening hand with a couple of Pokegear, a pair of Duskull, and a Psychic Energy with Comfy in the active spots. Feeling pretty confident. Just want to hit something off this gear, most of all. I'll start with an Ultra Ball to thin my deck and increase the odds of me hitting something good. Looks like my bear is in here, so that's solid. And unfortunately, this deck does not play Colress's Experiment, so there's no way to get a turn 1 Cramorant. We're all about the turn 2 situation. That's what we're going for. Let's see what I have prized. Sableye there, Squawk's there. I've got a Duskull, 2 in my hand, so that's 3. 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. Ooh, oh, and 4-3 because I'm discarding 1 right now. Okay, so I've got a 4-3 Dusclops. That's fine. I will go get a Comfy so I can start really turning cards into the Lost Zone. Ultra Ball for Comfy. And then we really want to find a supporter card. So I'm going to Flower Selecting first, just to get myself a little bit deeper. I really don't want to put the Squawk into play, as that just gives up prize cards. It feels really bad. So it's Flower Selecting. And I'll take the Psychic Energy and send the gear. I'm really trusting these gears. We play a lot of supporters. And then I'll retreat the Comfy into another Comfy and Flower Selecting again. And that's fine. I'll send Lost City to the Lost Zone. Keep my research. Bench 2 Duskull and play
Nice.
Professor's Research.
Oh, sweet.
To discard my hand and draw 7 cards. Excellent. We'll play Buddy Buddy Poffin to go fish out 2 more Duskull. Okay. That feels pretty solid. We've got 2 cards in the Lost Zone, 4 Duskull in play. All right, and I will pass to you.
I will draw. So, looking here, I do have Rare Candy in hand. I was able to get that off of my Rotom, so I'm eyeing up Ultra Ball away. Ultra Ball away. Pheasantipede EX. I don't think I need that down yet, especially since I have the Rotom in play. I can always rot it back later. And oh man, this Charmeleon. Yeah, we'll get rid of both of those. go into the deck for Pidgeot EX is what I'm looking for. I'm just eyeing up my next 1 or 2 plays here. Yeah, grab Pidgeot EX, Rare Candy, Pidgeot, Quick Search. Quick Search, I'm going to grab an Arven. Arven for Rare Candy for a Sealstone. Put the Forest Sealstone on my Rotom. And then use it. And with that, we'll grab Charizard, Rare Candy, Charizard, Infernal Rain. Grabbing up to 3 Fire Energies from my deck, putting them down how I want. I think we'll probably just grab... Yeah, we'll just grab 2 for right now. Oh. 1 here and 1 on there. Well, and actually, I should have nest balled first for a Charmander, and then I could have grabbed a 3rd energy onto the Charmander, but that's okay. I didn't do that, so I won't do that. I will retreat to Charizard, evolve to Duskull, checking out my discard pile here. I think I'm going to play my Super Rod to put Pheasantipity, Charmeleon, and a Fire Energy back into my deck. And then I can Burning Darkness and knock out Comfy.
Okay. That's turn 2, 180 damage. Feels really good. And I am hoping to get the turn 2 Sableye myself. That's what I want. I would need a little bit in order to make that happen. But we're hoping. Promote Comfy and draw. That is one piece right there. We definitely like to see that. I'll slam that Lost City down. Play Nest Ball. And with the Nest Ball, I'm going to go get a Sableye. Let's see. Do I have another Comfy in the deck? I do. All right. So I could get... I have to get 3... 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I have to get all 3 in order to get to 10. And then I have to Comfy. It's a lot. It's a lot. But that's okay. We'll see what we can do. Because I prized 1. Nest Ball for Sableye. Psychic to Sableye. I will Pal Pad. Actually, put just the research back into the deck. And then we are going to let it rip with a research. And hopefully I can find a Super Rod and my Hyper Aroma. That would be great. Professor's Research. Discard my hand and draw 7. Well, that's not terribly exciting. No, this is... definitely not. That's okay. Let's go. Flower selecting. Yeah. That is pretty bad, huh? That's okay. Gotta send the switch. So we're going to go to 3. And then I'm just going to... Man. Oh, this is not good. The more time I give you, it just gets worse for me. Okay. All past you.
Pass to me.
That's right.
Draw. Okay. Bench Dusknoir. Quick search. We're gonna grab I think the play. How many cards do you have in your hand?
8.
That's fine right now. Quick search. We'll grab, yeah, Arvin. Arvin will grab Ultra Ball and Defiance Band. I will play Ultra Ball, discarding Defiance Band and Rotom V to go into the deck and grab, where was he? I just saw him. Dusknoir, and evolve my Dusclops on the bench. I'll use Dusknoir to, I'll use the ability and knock out your Sableye, I think, is the correct move there.
Cursed Blast?
Cursed Blast, yeah. Cursed Bomb, whatever you want to call it. But either way, boom. Sableye goes to the Lost Zone.
That's right.
And I'll take 1 prize, and you'll also take 1 prize. I will bench Charmander, and then I can Burning Darkness for knockout.
Okay, so Joe goes to 3 prizes left. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just like...
It's a fast game. Well, and if you like use those, like you're putting yourself down on prizes now. Like, cause
yeah, it feels like it's already over, honestly.
Yeah, this game makes go so fast with the
It feels
Dusknoir
like
and
in this
stuff.
matchup I have to go first. Yeah. It does feel that way, huh?
Oh, Comfy in the Lost Zone as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's to 5 then. Okay. Well, that's not good. I think I'm just bodied. Because I have 5 prizes left to take. I don't think I could possibly take all of them. By the time... Yeah, it does not feel possible. But anyways,
I mean, might as well.
Let's game. I'll bench my Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'll Ultra Ball away Buddy Buddy Poffin and Nest Ball. And we'll get a Dusclops. And then Super Rod. Psychic, Psychic, Psychic. Back in.
Nice.
And then Super Rod again. And we're going to put Clops back in. And then I'll bench Radiant Alakazam. And then shuffle up and play Professor's Research. And let's go. 7 cards. Well, Where are my clops at? That is not good. That is not good at all. Okay. I'll use Curse Blast, put 5 onto your Charizard EX, send him to the Lost Zone, put my Lost Zone up to 7.
I'll take a prize card.
Yep. And then I'm going to send up Dusknoir, and then I'm going to play Buddy Buddy Poffin to get comfy. Of course, the next card is a Dusknoir.
Always.
That's fine, though. And then play Switch into Comfy, Flower Selecting. Yeah. GG's. I'll go first.
GG's.
Yeah, no, not happening there. There was a shot that, like, if I found a second Clops there, I could have done 100 to the Charizard, put you to 1 prize left. I could have retreated my Comfy out of the active to the bear, and I could have done 240 to knock out your Charizard for free with the bear. So that would have forced you to get another attacker, but all you needed was, like, I guess you couldn't Radzard yet because I wasn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was not that far ahead, but this definitely kind of feels like a donk deck. It like feels like it is a deck that likes to go first, that likes to kind of do everything turn 2, and I'm not sure how much late game potential the deck has if it doesn't really get that turn 2 checkmate, you know?
Yeah,
that'd be my concern.
That's the
about
vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah. But this game, I'll go first, and let's see. I mean, I also think that it's possible that I could win this matchup going second. I definitely just have to have a strong turn 2.
Yeah, you have to have a good turn 2, and I can't hit the Rotom and the Buddy Poffins and have the rare candy play next turn. And
like, if you have a turn 2 attack going first, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty much...
That doesn't feel great. But I think going first, I'm just going to destroy you, if I'm being honest.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. I guess we're going to find out, though.
We're about to find out. Let's see.
I have noticed that your deck seems like pretty consistent, like the build that you have. I don't think you've had a game yet where you haven't really like set up or like done what you want to do.
That game was just weird finding the Clops.
The Clops was like the...
We're just hiding. All right, I'll go first.
For sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Draw. All right, got a thinker here.
Oh, gosh. One of them hands.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Draw. Arvin. Me just, yeah. Arvin for Sealstone and Buddy Poffin. Sealstone to hand. Play the Buddy Poffin. Buddy Poffin will grab... Yeah, there's no way for you to take a knockout next turn even, so I think I'm fine. Yeah, we'll grab Pidgey, Duskull, bench Charmander out of hand, attach up here to the active, Ultra Ball away, Manaphy and Radiant Zard, grab Rotom V out of the deck, bench it, attach for Sealstone, And then I'm going to shuffle and instant charge.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, we can still do this.
Instant charge.
Draw. Yikes. This is about as bad as it gets. So I will Lost Vacuum your Forest Seal Stone for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of...
That's fine. There's only one Lost Vacuum in here. Just happened to hit it. And then research to discard my hand and draw 7 cards. Really not trying to scratch this turn, so let's see if we can do anything else. Nobody Buddy Poffins there.
Oh my gosh.
We're struggling. We are struggling. That's okay, though. I will retreat Sableye into Comfy and Flower Selecting. Send that Rod to the Lost Zone. And then Nest Ball. I think I need to Nest Ball for another Comfy to just try to get through this deck as much as I can. Retreated already with an energy attached last turn. So I'll attach and retreat into Comfy and Flower Selecting. Send the Rod there. Bench Duskull. Goodness.
Didn't you retreat the Sableye out of the active, or did you use?
I did retreat the Sableye out of the active.
And did you just retreat to a second? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Put the switch on. Yeah, I have to play the switch. Okay, that's fine. That's my bad. And then we'll say we attached the energy there and played switch. My bad, y'all. I had the switch in my hand. I forgot I already retreated once. Yes. Bench Duskull and Ultra Ball for another Duskull. And I'll pass to you.
Draw. So kind of kicking myself for putting down that 4 Seal Stone, but you know what they say, never punished. Arven for Candy plus Defiance Band. Going back in with a Ultra Ball, away Nest Ball, and Defiance Band to grab Pidgeot EX. Arvin's play, that's in the discard pile. Rare Candy, Pidgeot, Quick Search. Rare Candy into Charizard, Infernal Rain. Yeah, just one there. And then Burning Darkness for KO.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. Draw. And let's go Professor's Research. Discard my hand. Draw 7. Goodness.
Is it bad? No.
Yeah, man.
Oh gosh.
Where are the clops at? Flower selecting. Okay. Send that. And then... Goodness, 4, 5, 6. That's like not nearly enough. You gotta be joking me. All right. Cursed Bomb.
Prize card?
Yep, and I'll put 5 on your Charmander. Pretend I did that. Yeah, I'm sloppy. All right, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, and then I'm gonna counter catcher your Charmander.
Yeah.
And
no.
spinning attack for knockout.
Brutal. Promote. Draw.
This deck is terrible, guys. It popped off exactly one time.
I think you're giving up too fast. That's quitter talk, I hear.
The Mander does go to the Lost Zone.
That's so true? Yeah. Well, fine. I'll just bench this Mander. And then... quick search while I'm kind of thinking here. Oh, I know what to do. Yeah, quick search, rare candy, Charizard, Infernal Rain. And then just double checking the discard. Sure, let's Super Rod for Radzard and 1 Fire Energy. And then I will Burning Darkness for the KO.
Yeah, I think I can't win. No. Oh, it goes to Lost Zone. Okay. Yeah, this deck will draw. Just feels like...
Wait, I did... That's so true. I played the Mander down this turn. I'm a cheater.
You know what? I'm ready to just give up on this deck. Completely.
Really?
It's that bad, bro.
It's that bad?
It's that bad. It cooked Guardy like once, but it's that bad. It's not real. It's not real. There's like no way to reliably get like 4. You have to get like 4 clops out turn 2 going first. Like if you could do that, then you're nuts, right? And like if you happen to draw into your hyper aroma, then like you're nuts. But there's no level ball. It's just not. It's not worth it. You're way better off playing like a Andrew Hedrick's Lost Box style deck, like just more proven archetype. This is just. I'd say the hype is not real on it, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll go back to the drawing board. I'll get back to you on that one, Andrew.
You think so? You got some hope in it, huh?
I've got some hope. I've got some ideas rolling around.
I think that when the Turbo Lost Box deck pops off, it feels unstoppable. If you go first, you get 4 Duskull down. You get like 3 Clops going with the stadium. You send 6 cards to Lost Zone that way. You go Flower Select. You get turn 2 10. And if you go turn 2 Sableye with 3 Clops, you're going to beat a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right? that's really hard to deal with, yeah.
But I just don't think that game plan realistically works out consistently enough. And the fact that your entire strategy is based around giving up prize cards, you can very easily and very quickly fall out of contention in the game, which I think is just way too problematic to be like a meta strategy in the Pokemon TCG, unfortunately. It's kind of
really
like
swinging, really hit or miss.
So for me, and I think Dusknoir is the best card in the set. I think Dusclops and Dusknoir are the best cards in Shrouded Fable.
They're really good. They're really good cards. That's for sure.
But I think that they are cards that are going to be better as cards that are like supporting a tier 1 archetype like Charizard or something like that. Not that Lost Box isn't a tier 1 archetype, but the things you need to do to the Lost Box deck to accommodate for like a 4/4 Clops line.
It's crazy. Yeah, you're missing out on a lot of like the utility that you would normally get from Lost Box, which is like why you're playing it in the first place. You know, stuff like your Culverses and Mirage Gates and blah blah blah. Like, so like taking so much out of it just so you can like use it with Lost City and then use Sableye, like you'd probably be better off just using. I think there's got to be some kind of turbo Dusclops deck. I want there to be very badly. But I don't think it's with Sable. I don't think Lost Box is the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that whatever this is, the 3 research, the 4 Carmines, the try to get, try everything you can to get 3 or 4 Clops out turn 2. It's just it's such a all-in-one strategy. You are going all in on this like basically donk style deck. And if you don't get the turn 2 board wipe, you just feel like you're kind of out of it. So it's not the kind of deck that I would bring to a tournament, and I don't really expect this turbo Dusclops deck to really show up at the World Championships. But Dusclops and Dusknoir did impress me today. However, they really impressed me in the Charizard deck.
Yeah, the Charizard deck felt really nice to play. I think that was like the best feeling deck that I played the whole day. And I think it's definitely going to be tier 1 going into the next format. I think that's going to be like a great choice for cups or for regionals coming up or whatever.
Or worlds.
World Championships. That's the big one. I'm not even thinking about, I'm already on next season. I'm done. Yeah. I ain't going to Worlds, so it's not happening in my brain.
Got it. Well, thank you all so much for watching the stream today, and huge thanks again to Joe for coming by. It was a lot of fun getting to try out the new decks and feature some new strategies on stream. I feel like at this point, like 3 full streams in, it really just feels like Charizard Dusknoir to me is the best deck. But I do think that Regidrago V-Star has some real potential in our upcoming format as well.
Yeah, I definitely want to get some more reps in with Regidrago. I think it's really fun this format, and it only gets better the next format. I think it's a real contender for tier 1 for sure. I think it's got a shot at the Worlds title.
The Worlds title, yeah. You keep saying it. You think it could win Worlds?
I think it could win Worlds. I think it could be. Am I going to win Worlds with it? Heck no, I'm not going. But if I was there, then absolutely I would. No one else would. No, I wish. But it's just got like good. There's almost no decks in the format that can deal with like turn 2 Phantom Dive, like turn 2 like Prime Catcher Phantom Dive. And it's like, I mean, when I was playing it on the stream the last time, I hit it a couple times, but even like playing against it at challenges, playing against it at League, playing against it online, it's like not even that uncommon. Like I afterwards, after the stream, like thinking back, like reflecting on that as like, well, it's probably not that good. I probably just got lucky. I don't think I even got that lucky. I think it's a really good deck.
Yeah. No, I think Regidrago V-Star certainly has potential. I mean, if you need proof of that, just look at its, top 16, top 32 NAIC results. And the deck gets better with our upcoming set, having access to Kyurem. Being able to just say, like, all right, you didn't get Manaphy out? Well, here's 110 to 3 things. That's kind of
huge. That is huge. Being able to use Kyurem's attack against every single matchup, not just against Lost Box, like that's broken on its own.
Yeah, 100%. So I think Regidrago V-Star is going to be the deck that most utilizes that Kyurem and kind of actualizes it the most. People, on Twitter were asking like, oh, well, why don't you have Kyurem in your United Wings deck? Doesn't that just solve the Lost Box matchup? Like, well, heck no, they just play Manaphy. And then And then what are you doing? Looking stupid, right?
Yeah, looking like a goober. That's
and then
for
it's
sure.
like, and then you're not gonna like play canceling clone and then find it and then also find the boss. Like, it's not happening.
Not in United Wings. No
Not
way.
in United Wings. And then, and it's like, okay, well, what if they don't know you're playing the Kyurem? All right, so you sneak one game in on it. It's like, I'm not like all major tournaments are best of 3. So like, and if you're at a cup and you're playing it,
Sure.
and like you play against one guy and they see you got the Kyurem or whatever, word's gonna get around that cup that you got the freaking Kyurem and your cups are not that big, all right? Like, people are gonna be like, oh, he's got the Kyurem in there.
Been there.
For sure. So like, to me, the Kyurem doesn't really solve anything unless you've got a way to get around Manaphy. But the way that it makes the most sense to play the Kyurem is in a deck like Regidrago, where it just makes sense with the deck, because you don't have to just use it against Lost Box. You can use it against anything. So I do really like that. Anyways, that's going to do it for the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, make sure to check out these stream sponsors, FullGripGames.com, for all the best Pokemon trading card, game singles, and sealed product, as well as DragonShield.com for the best gaming accessories in the game. Y'all take it easy. I'll be back tomorrow with some Gym Leader Challenge tabletop. And again, make sure to check out Joe's stream.
Yeah. Check me out, Twitch TV /Joe Society. I'm doing my own thing now. Going live 7 o'clock tonight, playing in a live tournament. It's going to be real great. I'm going to win the whole thing. Trust. I guess you got to be there to find out. But, I'm on the road to affiliate. Just need like a few more followers. So make sure to, pop over there. Come say hi. I'd love to have you. We'll be having a good time, I'm sure. But 7 o'clock Eastern tonight.
See ya.
See ya.